paradigm of absolute control. And that's why we're just out here doing simple things, pointing out that we're meant to be in nature and be natural. And this is where we find the source that God made to transcend the New World Order. And that's why they want to try to keep us out of it.
I'm angry. I've had enough of these people. They're a bunch of Christian murderers, scum. They're on giant death factories, keeping babies alive and selling their body parts. What more do you need to know about these people? I go out and face these scum. They literally crawl out from under rocks. They have green looking skin and they run around screaming, we love Satan, we wanna eat babies. I have them on video. Hillary's in the creepy weird sick stuff, man. She sleeps in the same room with that creepy weird woman whose mother wears a hood over her head. What the hell? That woman number one is ugly. Imagine how bad she smells, man. I'm told her and Obama just stink. Obama and Hillary both smell like sulfur. Near the roof, vampire pot, and the goblins are hobbling round, coming after us. My spirit gets close to that evil and I feel it go. We're such self-centered crap, we don't even notice hell itself rising up against us. Millions of pointed people of the very worst type, and I'm so pissed. We're gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, your son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife, and then the police chief is gonna say, we love our Somalis, we love our Muslims. Oh, they're so good, oh, they're so sweet.
X. Persons under 18 will not be admitted.
In a world where a checkered flag is just the start, meet Ryan Wheeler, the would-be champ who seems to have run his last lap. But when a mysterious figure offers Ryan a dark bargain, promising the throne of speed, he strikes a deal with the devil that will make him ride and die. From ball-busting YouTube sensation and Arca Menard's NASCAR breakout racer Cody Dennison comes his first kick-ass comic creation. This won't be your average ride. It's a tale drenched in bone-chilling horror, soaked in violence, and wrapped around the curves of both the track and the sexiest women that'll make you forget the road ahead. Experience the race of a lifetime, or the damnation of your very soul. Will Ryan outrun his demons, or will he burn in the fiery pits of hell? Don't miss out. Get Cody across the finish line. Back Ride and Die on Indiegogo.
I have read a lot of books, and I think I'm a smart man here. However, there is one book I'm really excited about. It's one coming out soon, and it will blow you all away. The book is called Ride and Die. It's about some race car driver and some big titty demons. My good friend Cody Ake Camelot 331 wrote it, and it is amazing. You should all go back it on Indiegogo, just like I have.
I'm sweating like a country pig. I'm gunning beers and taking swigs of ice cold Jack. We're at the track, it's racing day, we're getting smacked. I never really understood this NASCAR shit. I thought, how could I be impressed when cars go left? But then I went, baby, it's the best. The ladies here are fine as spring. They'll hop to a ride on that thing. There's beer and whiskey everywhere. There's smoke and rubber in the air. I'm gunning beers, I'm shooting Jack. We're here all day, 500 laps. And when they start them engines up, man, my heart, it starts to pump. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. The beer and rubber, perfect mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. It's hot and loud, we're in the crowd. We're watching cars go round and round. We're in the South, the USA. We fly that flag each goddamn day. And when it's time to watch a race, we crack a beer right on our face. We watch them cars go fast and left. This NASCAR shit's the fucking best. Cause Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. I'm drunk as shit, I love this mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their country tits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit. Oh, Lord, them cars go round and round on hot black asphalt racetrack ground. We're all obsessed, they're turning left. A dirty summer country mess. They're going fast, they might just crash. And if they do, these ladies flash their cartridge hits. I must admit, I understand this NASCAR shit.
Hey, you're finally woke.
Are you guys aware that we almost see no titties in movies anymore? And we only see dicks? Has anybody noticed this? Yes, I love titties! Big old titties!
Oh my gosh. We almost made it to 100 viewers. How you guys doing? We're back after the long vacation. Oh, it wasn't intended on being a vacation. I'm worn out, but I'm back. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm tired as hell. Super tired. Oh my gosh. And I did that thing where I took a few days off. And YouTube's like, nope, killing that channel. Man, you can't afford to do it. It's you'll notice a trend if you like watch creators where creators are starting to go live like 3 times a day and streaming like 40 times a week and putting up like 8 videos a day. And I would rather put a fucking gun in my mouth than do all that shit. It's not worth it to me. I'll go work at Lowe's, bro. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. I ain't putting 200 hours a week in this shit. The whole point is it's supposed to be easier. It's supposed to be easier, not fucking terrible. Big shout out to Billy. I hope you're doing well, man. Of course, YouTube has reverted in technological advancements and can no longer see super chats anymore. Because why would they, right? Oh, no, they're back. So at least it's good. Cecil, for example, yeah. Cecil, he's I'm worried that he's gonna burn himself out to a crisp and like never come back to YouTube like Nick did. Like you stream every other day, you'll eventually get to the point where you'll take a 2-day or 3-day break or a week break, and you'll never come back because you're like, I can't fucking do it. That's why I don't stream every day. Big shout out to Billy Hatcher for a $50 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Says I've been doing so much. I've seen so much shit with the Hasan shit recently. Some people are pretending he didn't have a collar on the dog. I saw a recent post where he had his dog in a cage or something recently. It's wild. What is going on with this guy? Well, it's very, very obvious that he abuses animals. He does not give 2 shits about animals. And it's also very obvious that people that watch him also don't care even remotely about that. As soon as they get backed into a corner about this dog abuse thing, as soon as they're back into a corner, they just say, well, why do you care about this when Palestinians are dying? Like going to the like 13-year-old girl logic that you can't care about anything unless you care about everything all the time, right? Like you can't care about your dog if you don't care about suffering of innocents all over the world, right? That stupid bullshit, that like 13-year-old little girl like logic. That's what all these people. Now, to be fair, the people watching Hasan Piker are 13-year-old girls and 13-year-old boys. That's the entire demographic. And the fact that he's able to abuse his animal on camera and not get removed from Twitch, because it's against the TOS, obviously. The fact that he can do that and not get removed from Twitch is a testament to how close he is to the CEO of Twitch. And he's likely just... The CEO of Twitch is able to get laid by being friends with Hasan Piker. And that's the only reason that it stays like this. And it will until Hasan gets arrested for something, which I think is eventually going to happen. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. Shadowcat says spooky dollars. Thank you, baby. Master Lions with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Master Lions. For 10, that's a lot of gifted memberships. Let me start filling everything up here. That puts us at, I can't tell. Fuck, I hate the new YouTube thing. God, I fucking hate it. They took all the information that was on one screen and moved it to 3 separate screens that I have to cycle through instead of just keeping one on one monitor the entire stream. YouTube separated it between 3 streams now. God, why? Why make shit harder? It was so perfect for years, and they just fuck. No more. Go kill yourself. Okay, cool. Guess I'll just not be able to read anything prior to this. Yeah. All right. Thank you. I love you, Master Lions. After my rant, after my meltdown. Thank you. Renee Galarza says, here's a dollar before I go to the gym. Well, good luck. I went to the gym today, did some chest, and I finally am able to do chest without wanting to kill myself. I had some kind of like fracture or something, but it's fixed now. I took a week off. Rob, thank you, bro, for the $10. Love you, Rob. Appreciate you, Rob. My brother from another mother. I appreciate you. I'm going to change I got to change the title and thumbnail because I think the Hasan thing is getting hyper, what is the word? Suppressed right now. So I'm just going to change it to something random because it's obviously getting suppressed. It's somebody did the math. I think it had to do with Moist Critical, but somebody did the math today or yesterday, and they found out that large channels when they stream, they get 0.00004% of their subscriber base, which is statistically impossible. But YouTube's basically made it to where they've gone so far in their engineering and their algorithms that you really can't go back. They've gone so far that subscriber number isn't even included in any algorithmic push at all, nor is it included to your notifications or anything. So basically, if you got 10 million subs in like 2 years and then took a year off and came back, you'd have like 18 people watching, because they just turn your channel off. They literally go in and go boop, and it's gone until they decide to bring it back. It's fucking crazy. It's a weird system, but hey, man, it's how it is. You'll see people right now with like 800 subs streaming to like 600 people. It doesn't fucking make any sense. None of it makes sense. There we go. Boop. All right. We changed it. You streamed it, didn't even show up. I had to find your channel. That's how it works, yeah. YouTube, they turn it off for people for certain time periods and then turn it back on. And it just depends on what you've done for me lately. It's the same thing as when you work for a corporate company. If you're not basically in their good graces and super consistent and super like output heavy and everything, they'll just turn your channel off completely. And they'll just move it over to another channel that's doing, because there's always another channel. Black Sheep, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Renee Galarza. I can't even see the super chats. Fuck, I hate YouTube so much. Why did they change it? God, it's terrible. Thank you, Renee. I love you. High five. If we hit the here's what I'm gonna do tonight, because it's so unlikely. If we hit the fight milk goal, the double fight milk goal on Naked Snake, which is 800, I'm gonna play NASCAR 25 all night as myself and get destroyed, because the game for some reason is really fucking hard and I don't really know why. So that's what we're gonna do if we hit the fight milk goal. The double fight milk goal, it's all confusing now because I separated memberships and super chats. But yeah, that's what we'll do if we hit the goal. They don't want people they don't like to get popular. Well, it's just it's based on your consistency, right? So I really coasted for a year and a half because of racing, and that destroyed my channel forever. My channel will be dead until my channel will be completely dead until I start streaming 5 days a week and start putting out 5 videos a day, and I'm not doing it. So I'm fucking fine. I don't really care. So no, double fight milk is 800. McSteller. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's get into the sauce today. We're going to go in and talk about Hasan. We're going to talk about Hasan Piker and his complete and overt fuckery that is insanely dumb. And I don't know why I don't know how he hasn't been banned off the platform. To be completely fair, I have no idea how he hasn't been banned off the platform, off Twitch yet. He constantly breaks the TOS every single day. And no one says anything. No one cares. They just glaze him. They just suck him off. They do whatever they can to be in his good graces. You have these female streamers coming over that he's definitely fucking so that he can give them clout. It's all like celebrity bullshit, right? So you'll see streamers like Asmongold or streamers like Charlie, you know what I'm saying? And they just sitting in their house and they're streaming and then they get off and they go to bed. That's not how it is on the Twitch side. Okay, specifically people like Hasan Piker, they treat themselves in their life as celebrity culture. So Hasan's using his platform to fuck all these bitches. The opposite of what you're not supposed to fuck bitches with your platform. That's called a power dynamic imbalance. You're not supposed to do that. It's very, very bad for creators to do so. Remember when Hasan was trying to manipulate nudes from females all the time and he got fucked up for it? But of course, he still gets paid by the DNC because you can do that, right? It doesn't matter how hypocritical you are on the left. You're able to do those things. Well, that's the thing Hasan does. Hasan treats all these things as celebrity culture. So of course you have these females that are clawing and foaming at the mouth to get some of his 70 to 80,000 Twitch viewers so they can also be famous. So they're fucking him. They're going over his house, fucking him, and they're overtly defending him as hard as they can. And if they don't, they get night letters from Hasan, him threatening them. Mr. Blackstar, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Love you, dude. Appreciate you. So let's jump into the sauce. And probably 100 videos now have surfaced of Hasan Piker shocking his dog or abusing his dog. And one of the girls completely fucked up. Here, you know what? We'll pull it up on Asmongold. This little bit. What's up, Jamaican Me Crazy? How you doing? Well, Ganola Grand, here's the thing. That's the one thing. That's the one thing I cannot stand about politics. Because if conservatives are caught doing something nefarious, you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody found out that a conservative candidate that was like overtly religious and married was like fucking some 18-year-old girl and it got like leaked onto her OnlyFans, yeah, that dude would be fucked. He'd be out. Wouldn't be running anymore. Right? On the left, you can do those things. You can literally say one thing on the left and do the opposite, and people are like, oh, well, that's the new way, though. That's how this works now. Right? They'll just change their entire belief structure to match it, and then all the people supporting them do too. Right? So it's kind of like Free Palestine until they were free. And now it's like, wait a second, never mind, I didn't want this at all. I only want it when my politician gets a W. It's not about helping people. It was never about helping people. It's always about me paying more taxes. Make sure you guys like the stream, please. Get the hell on it, DD dog on it. Let's see if we can get up to 150 viewers. Let's set some opposite records today. Thank you, Mr. Blackstar. Big shout out to Billy Hatcher. An orange and a red and an orange and a red. No, yes. An orange and a red to a rainbow night. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jay Dragon says, what do you think about Asmongold wanting to bring back slavery? I'm not autistic, so I don't know what you're talking about. Right? So, like, there's this common theme, especially me being a creator and having to deal with this shit weekly. People will, like, clip an 8-second thing of me joking about something, and they'll be like, Cody said this thing, and it's a 100% statement. Not in jest, not sarcasm or joking. And it's because of autism. So I don't entertain those things. What about Charlie Kirk saying that civil rights movement is bad? It's like, is that what he actually said? Here's what he actually said. No response. Right? When you pull up the actual thing and then you go through it and you dissect it, it's like, oh, okay, this is bullshit. And then the person levying the accusation suddenly disappears every time. It's wild. It's wild. All right. Let's start. Sarcasm's dead language. It's autism. It's 100%. The rise of autism has completely made people incapable of reading sarcasm nor understanding jokes. Why do you think there are people trying to constantly cancel comedians? Literal comedians that are on stage because they don't get it. They don't understand. And they've been fed this thing where they have to act outraged to prove their morals to all their peers around them. But their peers aren't actually around them right now. So who are they proving it to? Themselves, right? Because they are insecure and think they're not a good person. So they have to project as hard as possible to prove to themselves they are a good person. When in actuality, no one asked, right? That's why if you ever see somebody posturing as just a morally perfect person in every situation and has to give their 2 cents about how morally perfect they are, they're usually abhorrent fucking people. Because they know it on the inside and they can't fucking control it. So they try to, moral superiority, right? Hasan Piker's entire belief structure is based around moral superiority, right? But he fucking tortures his dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of it means anything, right? So if you, that's your first thing is if anybody morally postures as just a morally perfect, morally just arbiter of all that is holy, they're usually a terrible fucking person, right? It's all projection, right? So if anybody leads with, but think about the children, you already know. You already know.
Oh, way.
God damn it. God damn it.
That there's even more drama about this, right? Cutie regrets telling the truth about the...
Oh.
Wait, no, but you said you want to do a stream with me too? I'm down. Not after that clip you farmed on me, you asshole.
What?
I don't understand modern streaming at all, and it's probably why I have no viewers anymore. it's just a bunch of. It's almost like how there was a new rapper every like 7 minutes back in 2008. You guys remember that? There was a new rapper every 7 minutes, and I could not keep up with it. It's like a little Booey, little Gooey, little Fluey, like every other day, being thrust into the media complex by studios, by executives, just fucking throwing them out there left and right. And now every time I see streamers, I have no idea who any of these people are, and they're always sitting in a giant room, and they're just like, whoa, and like millions of people watch, and I'm like, fuck, what profession am I in? How did I become the old man in the fucking streaming profession? Right? None of it makes sense anymore. It's all just fucking saturated with bullshit, absolute bullshit that I can't even remotely follow anymore. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Potato Head? How you doing, brother?
I didn't even form a clip on her.
I did.
I told her how to get sturdy.
What'd you do?
He doesn't give a fuck about this so much that he doesn't even know what the fuck she.
We're gonna skip the like weird ghetto stream thing because I can't follow any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't follow it anymore. It's hard. It's hard to follow.
Which is like written in Sharpie on the back of the little.
I don't even know where she came up with that.
What?
What are you talking
about?
What
is this?
Vibration box as evidence that he somehow secretly modified and soldered down shock collar prongs. Something that would basically be like impossible to do. Like impossible.
This is what she did.
Impossible to do. So here's this narrative. So if you guys haven't been following the Hasan Piker thing, the Hasan Piker thing basically says that the collar he had on his dog was a vibration collar. But if you look in 2 seconds, you can find out the exact model number of the collar. It is a shock collar. So then people started saying, well, it's actually a blunt stimulation collar. It's not a shock collar. But when you Google what blunt stimulation is, they find out it's shock. It's a shock. It's literally electric pulse. So they're like, okay, never mind. That's not what it is anymore. It's impossible for it to be a shock collar because he would have had to remove the prongs and file them down, and that's impossible. They claim it's impossible to file down flimsy ass little metal. And as somebody that has literally fabricated fucking iron ass parts with flame guns and hammers in my garage for my race cars, no, it's not impossible to file down a tiny little piece of metal. Okay, that is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh, it's impossible. You could never do that. You could never do that, right? And then it turned into, well, it is a shock collar, but shock collars are actually good. They're actually good. So you were wrong all along. Okay. Natil says, aren't they removable on that model? Yeah. Here's what they do. Okay. Here's what they do. So on that model, you can twist off the prongs. You can actually twist off the prongs, but there's these tiny little like needle-sized prongs that come out that they thread into. And those two prongs, they're claiming it's impossible to file down those prongs or cut them off with like 10 snips. And I'm like, are you fucking... You think for 1 second you can't remove those tiny needle-like prongs? Like you can't just get 10 snips and go beep, beep, and pop them off. Or with any needle nose pliers on the planet, right? Like that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. I've fabricated shit out of sheet metal and 10 snips before and welded it. Like what the fuck are they talking about? You can't remove little tiny prongs? Unbelievable. You can't file it down. That would be impossible. That would be absolutely impossible. And then all these videos started to get slung around of Hasan Piker putting his dog in a cage with a pit bull and saying he hopes she gets bit over and over and almost killed because he thinks it's a good thing to teach dogs by letting them almost die or put in dangerous situations where they almost die. And I really wish in some dream-like situation I could run into Hasan in real life and beat the living fuck out of him. Because he is the most disgusting, vile piece of shit that has ever existed on social media. And the fact that any of you go and watch this person means you're fucking abhorrent as well. This dude tortures and abuses animals. Okay. Tortures and abuses animals. I would slap this dude in the fucking face if I saw him in real life. What a piece of shit. What an absolute fucking fruity ass, flamboyant piece of shit. God, what a disgusting motherfucker. What a disgusting motherfucker. Then you have all these streamer girls that are 18 years old. Let me fuck you, Hasan. Let me fuck you for some viewerships. I'll defend you. I promise. I'll defend you. And he's like, yeah, dude, totally. It's totally fine. Using your viewership to fuck other streamers is totally legit and totally cool. I'm a celebrity. Let me go beat my dog for a second. What a pile of shit. What an absolute pile of shit. It's gross as fuck, dude.
I don't know if putting them in a confined space like this together is a good idea, but we're about to see very quickly. She will most likely recognize. She will very quickly learn that that's probably a mistake. Because if she keeps pushing Fiona, Fiona is going to bite. Oh, there we go. Good job, Fiona.
See, he's literally putting his small ass dog in a dangerous position and putting it on stream for everybody. Like we're watching fucking cockfights right now. And he's like, this is good. This is how you train animals. But also, we can go back a few years and find Hasan talking about how dogs are dumb and lesser than humans. And he doesn't give a flying fuck about animals or dogs, right? But it's fine because he has the approved politics. He has the approved politics. And also, it doesn't really matter because he's kind of attractive. He's kind of conventionally attractive. Therefore, you can say whatever the fuck you want at any situation forever. And as long as you're friends with the CEO of Twitch, Dan Clancy, and can get him a little bit of ass on the side too, you're totally fine. You're totally good. Don't worry about it. You can be the most abhorrent human being on the fucking planet. It doesn't really matter. You can tell people to go die. You can wish death on others. Are you going to go over and do anything? No, you're going to sit on stream with your fashion designer clothes and be like, oh my God, somebody should do something. We should kill these people. That's this motherfucker. Disgusting person. Absolute abhorrent fucking human being.
Fucking tell her. One thing I will tell you, I've seen her. Kaya is really funny when she's scared. Being scared, but it gives me anxiety. Maybe it's me. No, I want her to bite her. What do you?
I want her to bite her. Thanks for all the gifted subs. I want her to bite her. Watch my dogs kill each other. I hate animals. I'm a dog trainer, bro. Look at this shot collar. It's totally fine. Thanks for all the millions of dollars, you dumb fucks. Yeah, this is the streamers. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. And it's everyone's fault. There's random streamers, fucking 4 people, just absolute nonsense. You can't hear what they're saying. Everything is completely irrelevant. And you got 1 million people watching them while they're in the room going, bruh, shit, bruh, fuck, derp. 1 million viewers. Fucking crazy. Hasan's torturing his dog on camera. 1 million viewers. Woo! It's all nonsense, and none of it means anything. None of these platforms mean anything. YouTube means not shit. Twitch means not shit. All of us are just nobodies and nothings, and we mean nothing. And all this is going to be gone in a couple years, and I can't fucking wait for it. I can't wait for it. I can't wait to fucking be gone. Not have to worry about this shit anymore. Can't wait to people like Hasan sitting there fucking behind his camera being a flamboyant valley girl. Can't wait till he's fucking gone. Can't wait till we're all gone and we've all moved on to the next fucking thing. And I think it's coming really, really fast. And thank the Lord for that. Thank Jesus. God, what a relief that's going to be when all this bullshit is gone forever. Got to be great.
Mean that they had to chop it. I know Fiona wants out. She's not getting out though. Fiona snaps at her. She'll just go and like run away. Run away like a fucking goofball crying. It's the funniest thing on the fucking planet. Oh, Fiona, stay in there. She needs to learn. See? See? She wants out. See?
The wind, children.
Did you see that? I want you guys to see what happens when
I want you guys to see me torturing my dog. Thank you for the millions. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the millions of dollars that you give me every single month. Watch my dog get tortured. I can't be canceled. I have pure ass nepotism, and I'm friends with the millionaire CEOs. Can't be canceled. Ha ha ha. Ha, I hate corporations. Ha ha ha. Except I'm best friends with the CEO of a corporation. Ha 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 ha. Look at my new supercar. Ha ha ha. I want socialism where no one can exist. That's me. Ha ha ha. Look at my new supercar. Look at my fashion designer clothes. Ha ha ha. Wow. Ha. Everything I say means nothing, and I'm a completely soulless husk of a human that can be bought for a single fucking dollar. Ha ha ha. What a great time to be alive. Ha ha ha. Shadowcat says, according Nuxenor, the particular demographic Hasan is part of, has a historical precedence of animal atrocities, particularly towards dogs. Well, I saw him have some kind of spiel about how fucking he hates dogs completely. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine. It's not very shocking, right? It's not very shocking that Hasan hates animals. Hasan's entire platform is 1000% negative all the time, which is probably why he's so successful, because you have to be negative 100% of the time on social media to be successful. You have to be disgusting. You have to be negative. You have to be evil as much as possible to be successful online. That's what you got to do. It's the only thing you can do to be successful. You got to be terrible, completely and utterly terrible. And that's the place we're in right now. It's why people like me, I can't survive on social media forever, because I just can't be inherently negative 1000% of the time. Just can't do it. It's not me. It's not what I'm capable of. And we're past that time in social media where laughing and cutting up is a thing anymore. That's gone. No one is interested in that. Neither are the platforms. Neither do they want to push it to anybody at all. They don't give two flying fucks about that kind of content anymore. All they want is the most drama-filled psycho shit possible. YouTube, Twitch, does not matter. They're praying to God someone gets killed on camera. That's what they want. They want negativity, fights, and death. That's what everybody wants. Not just YouTube as a platform. That's what viewers want as well. Viewers want 1000% drama between creators, between families, between loved ones, between animals, between factions, between religions, between political parties. They want negativity and fighting and death between all of it always. That's what they want. That's it. God forbid you go live and talk about how your day went. You're fucked. Okay? You're fucked. People will be like, "Hey, Cody, you made a lot of videos talking like shit about this one company. Why don't you release a video talking about a company you like?" Well, no one will fucking watch it. What are you talking about? Of course not. No one's gonna watch that shit. Why would they watch that? People crave death. People crave violence. People crave corruption. People crave evil. There's no way around it, right? That's why social media is such a hard thing to do. It's an easy thing to do, like physically. It's a hard thing to do mentally, because you have to put yourself in a constant place of negativity all the time. And it's just not, it doesn't work. It doesn't work for people that are not fucking inherently negative. I'm not like a negative person in real life. I'm always kind of chipper and ready to, give it some beans. So if I have to sit down and talk shit about somebody I can't fucking do it. I just can't do it. It's not fun for me. You know what I'm saying? It's just hard. It's hard to keep things moving forward in that way. Like, look at creators that talk about politics or drama 24/7. Look at their viewership. Their viewership only increases because people want it. They want negativity. They want evil. They want evil 24/7. My happy ass will pull up a video of a guy with a goofy speech impediment building a PC. That's what I like to watch on YouTube. And that's what I'll pull up. Every single day, I'll pull up something talking about facts from an old ass movie like Return of the Living Dead, or like something about guitar, building a guitar. So it's always almost, kind of neutral or positive or informative. No one's like that anymore, right? No one's like that. The people that develop habits to go watch creators are almost always teenagers, right? So you have people like me or people like Cecil or people, our demographics like 30 years old, 30 to 35. 30 to 35-year-olds, although I think it's a better demographic, they don't usually stick around nor build habits because they got shit going on in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Kids Like 9 to 14-year-olds that are watching Hasan Piker, they will come back for the next 6 years and never miss a show. Right? That's why negativity will always win. And I'm not being naive and pretending like it won't. I understand it. I understand how these things work, you know? And I've tried it. I've tried the fucking negativity route. I've tried the drama route. I saw the viewership increase tenfold. I had 800 to 1,000 concurrent. I can't do it anymore. I can't be fucking negative. Right? And I know that if I started overtly being negative and starting beefs and streaming about them, I would make thousands of dollars. But I just can't fucking mentally do it. I just can't do it anymore. It makes life just miserable. Right? Just fucking miserable. If I started a beef right now with somebody, okay, and publicly called them out on Twitter and they called me out and I streamed about it, I'd have 800 people watching. And I'd be making super chats fucking galore, all the money you can make. But I just can't do it. Can't do it. So, unfortunately. Jen says, didn't you beef with an entire con? No, they started a beef with me and I finished it. There's a difference. There's a difference in starting a beef literally out of nowhere and then continuing that beef forever. There are people that have been streaming about the same initial beef they had for fucking 4 years now. And it's a beef they kind of started for fun. I can't do that. I just can't. I'll put a gun in my mouth. I can't be that negative all the time. And you'll see it. You'll see it from suffering viewerships and super chat numbers going to nothing. But it's like, I would rather just fucking go work at CarMax than just be negative. I would rather go work at CarMax and be a positive, have a positive attitude and enjoy myself rather than shit on people 24/7 and try to make money. Just can't do it anymore. And it's only getting worse, right? It's only getting worse. That's it. No, it's brutal. I don't know what you're talking about, Grim. Rep Zien is still on the Onision grind after a decade. Yeah, he was pretty successful. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so, Glenn. Beep, 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 beep. Anyways, let's continue. My rant is over. I appreciate you guys. We're actually at the 517th Naked Snake because we hit 517 at the racetrack. Those jobs are full of soul-sucking assholes. Well, I can still be myself and be positive. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean, right? Like, the only way to survive on social media is to just call people out. I think Melanie Mack went through the same thing, right? Melanie Mack went through the same thing. She's like, I can't fucking be negative, man. I'm tired. Tired of being negative. Some people love it. Some people thrive in it. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, ain't got it in me, man. No more. I'm tired. Maybe one day I'll be back. What, Grim, the joke tweet. What is it? You said, is that why is what why though? Is what why? You said, is that why you made that post? And I was like, what are you talking about? Is what why? I don't understand the motive. What do you mean? What is the initial motive? I made that post because I thought it was funny. And I did not know I didn't know what VTube culture, I didn't know that you couldn't break the illusion even when it was 100% easily identifiable, not a joke, or totally a joke, right? You know? Starting drama? No, it wasn't starting drama. It's starting drama if you're parasocially attached to a random community, right? So the whole point of that entire thing was I was expected to know the rules of a community I don't exist in, right? It's like me going out to qualify in racing, you know, but I go out like during another person's qualifying lap, and they're like, "You can't do that," and I'm like, "Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know? You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me anything. I don't know that. I just fucking did it because I thought that's what I'm supposed to do, right?" And people were like, "Well, he should know," and I'm like, "Well, I didn't." It's like, "Well, you should," and I'm like, "Okay, well, that's the end of it." So like, I'm not involved in that culture. Therefore, I don't adhere to that culture's rules. But you should just know. Well, okay, I'll fucking know. I'm just going to know everything from now on about everything, about every subject matter for the rest of my life. I just know now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nick and Cecil are streaming right now. Nick is streaming. Let us look. Is Nick streaming? I thought it was just Cecil. Are you talking about Nick is streaming on locals or something? Cecil streams like 10 hours a day. So Cecil's always streaming. He literally streamed. Oh, he took like 4 days off. He took 4 days off the same time I did. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right. Anyways, we're 425 away from Naked Snake for the 518th show in a row. If we hit the double 5 milk goal, we'll play NASCAR 25. I am in the NASCAR 25 video game as a playable character. So I'll play it. I'll play as myself on stream if we hit that. If not, my happy ass is going to bed anyway. So Nick turned off his membership stream. Yeah. I don't know why Nick don't just stream on YouTube. But then again, YouTube's fucking broken, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters, you know, at all anymore. Nothing really, let's be fair, nothing matters anymore at all about anything. But yeah. Anyways, all right, let's continue. Let's just pull up a video and play it. I don't want you guys to get bored and fucking leave. That would be the worst thing that's ever happened. Oh, fuck, I closed what I had. Rip. God, I suck. I fucking suck, bro. Helena, what are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about right now. It's hard for me to even watch clips of Hasan because I just want to like slap him in the fucking face. I just want to slap him so hard in the face. It's so hard for me to even watch clips about Hasan Piker, bro. God, it's hard. Like I pull him up and I just get pissed because he's just such a worthless pile of shit. It's hard, man. It really is. It just like sets me off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate, and that's it.
So you're telling me there should be a white serial number that doesn't have a protruding, so it would be indented with some serial number or some sticker on the inside, right? But in the one shown on a song stream, which is the same one, it has nothing. Why? Tape.
Guys, you can see the round bump under the tape.
Yeah, Chet, my dog does go to the same trainer as Hasan, but he asked me if I wanted to use an e-collar, and I said no.
How do you associate yourself with this man? How do you support this man? Why shot?
Oh, look, there's his shot collar remote right there. I'm so shocked. I wish I was dead. Please, can someone fucking show up to my house and kill me? Thought you were talking about ending the stream when you mentioned Nick. No. I was not talking about ending the stream at all. I would love to end the stream. I'm not wanting to stream at all. To be completely fair, I'm in a very very bad mood. And I've been in a bad mood for a couple of days. Billy Hatcher says, "Let's keep this streak alive, boy. That streak's dead as fuck. Let it die, Billy. For the love of fuck, let it die, so I can fucking leave this platform. It's the only thing keeping me here." Oh my god, Poe, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? AA wrong. Poor AA Ron. Poor AA Ron. So he doesn't discuss Vegas. There's nothing to talk about from Vegas. All I did at Vegas was go to Fremont Street, which was fun. It was a lot of fun. Fremont Street is fantastic. Always is. And the race was a pile of shit, as per usual. So the car broke. We were quick. We were fast. We were having a good time. And then the car broke. Like it has, I think, I've had a mechanical failure, I think, in 95% of my races this year. I think literally 90, I think 95% is the correct amount of numbers. 95%. I think there's been 3 races total I haven't had a mechanical failure this year out of like over 20. So yeah, I'm kind of like on the cusp of being done with that forever. Yeah, there's a lot of things, man. There's a lot of things. I don't have many big W's lately. The thing that keeps you alive in this world is like one W, like twice a year, maybe, right? One W twice a year. And this is a W. This means like a W in any form in your life. You know what I'm saying? And I've had 0, I think, actually, this year. I think I've had 0. I had 1 in November of last year, and I've had 0 this year. And it's fucking eating at me. It's eating at me hard, boys. PS2 Chopper with 50 gifted memberships, my boy. Thank you, brother. I hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing well. I love you. Thank you, Mr. Chopper. Welcome back, by the way. I feel like I haven't seen you much, even though I totally have. What's up, Promise? How you doing, buddy? Hope you had a great weekend. I had a lot of great weekend. Hey, Ron, are you trying to fucking refer to flabby ass Amholt right now? Flabby ass Amholt. I'm just, how do people even think about fucking Aaron Amholt? How do you even think about that guy, like, in everyday life? Like, you're just going through life, you know? You're just going through life, relaxing, and you just think about Aaron. Who does that? That's wild. That poor motherfucker. So insignificant. Thank you, PS2 Chopper. Although he almost gets as much viewership as me now. So, I mean, but I'm like, I'm on the off switch. I'm at the YouTube off switch. So I'm pretty much done on the YouTube side of things. Thank you. I appreciate you, PS2 Chopper. I love you. I love you, man. All right, let's fucking force our way through the rest of this.
This is the remote for the vibrating gate, I swear. Why does he move this one specific thing out of the frame? It must be the Jews.
Now, he does nothing but move it out of frame. You know, the kids say 4K, they say 16K, they say.
He just looks at her. She knows, bro. It's so over.
I do think Hasan shocked the dog. I don't really know how you could say he didn't shock the dog at this point.
I think her collar's too tight. You have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get 1. I think you're choking her.
There's a lot of neck meat.
First, he said the paw got stuck. Then he said he was reaching for his zin. Then he said she wasn't wearing a collar. Then he says it's a vibration collar. Then he made the argument that electric collars are actually okay, even if I was using one. Then he says the dog is spoiled. He said it's Israeli propaganda. And finally, where we're at now is that it's the gate.
Many times I've never seen a shock.
Why are you talking like this is a legal document?
Hey, I've
it's
never seen
happened in my presence. When I'm not around, he's probably shocking the fuck out of her. A commemorative mug I got from England.
As more clips come out, they're holding strong. That's defense that not even money can buy, but clout though.
I looked at the collar. The collar is taped off.
The collar's taped off, taped off, taped off.
This is the one that they saw. It has the capacity to vibrate.
All of his friends accidentally told on him. Rest in peace. See you later, Hasan. It's Ogre Boys. Why the stream title changed? Because I want to eat a fucking 12 gauge. PS2 Chopper says I won't fight me for my birthday. Oh, well, good luck with that. Happy birthday, though, brother. How you doing? I love you. Welcome. Happy birthday, my friend. How old are you? Are you old as me? I doubt it. He should have said it was on his balls. Yeah, I don't really care about Hasan Piker. Hasan Piker is an empty, soulless husk of a human that has nothing like it's just about moral outrage. It's just about viewership. None of it means anything. And people will watch him even more now, right? He'll have even more viewership now. Hasan will have higher viewership than ever now because he tortures his dog. That's where we're at in life. That's where we're at in life. You're just torturing dogs. Yep, you fucking get viewership. You're fine. You're fine. What does that mean, Poe? Poe, you need to stop being vague, you motherfucker. What do you think about the Star 268? Like, well, I don't know what that means. I don't know what any of this means ever, what you're saying. Ron, what the fuck does that mean? Does that mean Aaron Amhold? Is that what you're saying? Just say Aaron Amhold. I don't understand. Like, Killdozer? Are you talking literally about Killdozer? Are you talking about something else? I don't fucking know. You know? Just being too vague, brother. Thank you, PS2 Chopper, for another 40 gifted memberships, putting us at we had 100 memberships before we even hit 100 in super chats. Well, we have to hit the Nugget Snake. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's up to you. It's up to you all. Thank you, PS2 Chopper. I appreciate you, brother. Whistling Diesel made a new Killdozer. Oh, I don't watch Whistling Diesel. I don't know fucking anything. I saw him on Facebook years ago, and I don't watch Facebook stuff unless it's reels. You know. What's up, MSCJ? Thank you again, PS2 Chopper. I'm sorry, PS2 Chopper. I'm not more chipper today. I'm in a violently bad mood. And I knew I was going to be, because I just was in Vegas for 6 days, and I was going 10 out of 10 as hard as possible for 6 days, and I can barely function, and all my sponsors fucking didn't come through for Vegas, so now I can't pay my fucking mortgage anymore. I'm in that same position I was in last year that I swore I'd never be in again. I'm fucking right in it again, and I just don't want to be alive anymore. I'm just like, well, I want to be just done, man. I want to be done with all this. I want to disappear. I like fantasize about fucking disappearing to like a beach somewhere in the sun and just fucking walking away and changing my name, being gone forever. That's what I fantasize about every day. It's pretty wild. All right. Damn. Oh, beach on fucking Mars, bro. All right, let's continue. Got my foot's asleep. Screaming. It's screaming. What would you change your name to? Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's what I'd do. Amanda Hug and Kiss. That would be my name. Dolan Tire says, shit, you'll figure something out. Oh, yeah, I will. Oh, yeah, of course. I'll be fine. It's just the journey sucks. I know I'll be fine. Like, I know I'm going to make it. I'll get to the other side. I always do because I don't stop. I keep going. But it still sucks during this fucking period. It always sucks. And I'm just voicing my frustration. Like, that sucks. Alan Jones. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Alan Jones. Thank you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Move to Key West? Hell no. Oh, all right. Like it's always like I don't think I even talked about it last year. But it got fucking fucked up last year where I was like, well, I might be losing everything. But yeah, I'm just tired. I'm tired, man. Really tired. And I kind of like, you know, I'm like, I wish the end point would be there so I can be done with it. What happened to Drexel? I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while. We all know it sucks. We are here. We are you. PS2 Chiper. You're just being a big bitch. But I love you, man. No homo, but kind of homo. Hey, man, I appreciate you hanging out with me the last couple days. It sucks you didn't get to go to Fremont Street, though. But me and Otto went, and it was fun. Thank you, Rakin, for the orange boy. One red boy from a rainbow night. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Big shout out to Rakin Knight for being the bro and coming and hanging out with me in Vegas. It was fun, dude. You know what's? You know why I think. You know why I think I've got in such a annoying, fiery ass mood. It's because I went to Vegas and had a great time. I got to hang out with fucking Otto and Rakin, and Otto's such a good dude. Um, and it was just it was so fun. I felt like normal again. And now I'm home, and I'm just like now I'm like on this fucking deadline. There's a clock ticking down, and I'm on this thing where I have to get this many views on YouTube, and I'm on this thing where I have to get this many concurrent viewers. I'm on this thing where I have to get this many super chats. And I'm on this thing where I have to get this much revenue by this date, and I'm back on it, and it's fucking it put me in a violent mood. So I'm like I'm back. You know what I'm saying? Back to reality of always being worried about everything. Yeah. Anyways. Get my hormones checked. My hormones are fine. Trust me, I get them checked all the time. My hormones are more than fine. Hey, speaking of the devil, Otto Ramel, what's up, brother? Yeah, man, that cover band was badass. Best cover band I'd ever heard in my life, by far. As someone who's never been to Fremont Street, what is Fremont Street? Fremont Street it's like this long ass closed off street that has a like roof over it, and there's a bunch of bands playing. There's a bunch of bars. There's a bunch of food places, and it's almost like it's indoors, but it's not indoors. And it's like the old Las Vegas Strip, like it's the really old vintage Las Vegas Strip. It's really cool. I want to go back immediately. I want to go back right now. Big shout out to Tiffany, says Cody, the noble path. You were born in suffering. You live in suffering. You deal with suffering. Suffering ends. Yep. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. Yeah, and they ended that with Megadeth. That was cool. Yeah, but sometimes I wish that I was one of these creators that just got made $50 million and then told everybody money is and everything. I just wish I was that creator.
This is the type of shit that people will lean into, and then later, a couple months down the line, they'll be like, why are there no like actual cool leftist content creators? I don't know, man.
It's because they torture their dogs. So no one wants to watch leftist content creators, because leftist content creators spend all their time preaching the moral superiority, preaching the moral belief structure. Therefore, there is no need to be morally just in their own lives because they already have done the work. I've made this analogy before. It's like when church folk leave church and go to a restaurant and then don't tip because they already tipped Jesus that day, right? Now, obviously, that's not a bash on Christianity, nor is it a bash on anything else. It's just going from my friends talking about working as servers and always saying the Sunday crowd sucked ass after church. That's it. That's all. That's what I'm talking about. But they already felt like they did their good deed, so they know they don't have to do anything else. That's if you have a person preaching social and politically motivated movements based in being a good person and caring and sheer and unadulterated, unmatched empathy, they're likely fucking terrible. And no one wants to watch a creator that tortures their dogs but pretends to be morally just, morally perfect, but they torture innocent animals because they're so morally perfect. But think about the children, right? Think about the children. It's totally fine. Totally fine. All right.
The fucking right just dominates discourse all the goddamn time and can like belittle and disparage and smear anyone and everyone that's like ostensibly on the leftist position with a multitude of different ridiculous fabrications. And a lot of you dumb fucks go along with it without actually going, let me think critically about the situation. Let me think critically about the situation. About
Hasan Piker is the best at thinking critically about situations. Just reminding you.
A dog that's like on camera 24/7. Motherfuckers are out there being like, he was laughing at Kaya as a puppy being abused by Fiona, and people believe it. You know what I mean?
People believe it. It was on camera. That's literally what happened on the camera. That's what happened. There was no context to be derived. I get that people cut things out of context. Trust me, I totally see it all the time. But he just is literally laughing about He was laughing when his dog was getting like snapped at. He was literally, was it like a fake laugh? I don't understand. What was the joke?
That's it. If you have no critical thinking capacity and you assume that
anyone that disagrees with this Hasan Biker has zero thinking capacity and isn't capable of thoughts. Sorry, guys. Looks like we're all just stupid and ignorant, right? That's the justification now. It's just you're dumb and I'm smart. Yes. That's all. What's up, Master Lions? Putting us over the actual membership goal. Another 10 for Master Lions. That's 110 memberships today. Jesus Christ, boys. Hell yeah. PS2 Chopper, you're never getting one, brother. It's too late. It's over. Thank you, brother. All right, we made it to the neck or the fight milk goal. So now we have to hit Naked Snake and then double fight milk for me to play NASCAR 25 as myself, because to remind you, I'm in the video game, which is very strange, to be fair. It's very, very weird. Doesn't really make sense, but it's a thing. I'll show it to you, actually. Let me find it. This is goofy video of me. Can I do that? Yeah. Hold on. Let me check somehow here. Yeah. Look at this right here. This is my goofy ass. The little minion screen. See? Isn't it so cute? It's got my dumb face in there and my dumb car in there. Pretty cool. Anyways. It's funny. Definitely getting copyright hit every time you play that game. Thank you, Master Lions. We love you, buddy. We appreciate you, dude. Thank you. I love you.
The only way to do politics is a politics of purity, and anything that even like smells remotely in the direction of controversy, you automatically lean into. Yeah, you're not going to have anybody. That's it. I mean, I won't stop. I'll keep going.
You know what could really make Hasan look good? If he's like, look, yeah, I've obviously not been doing this right and not doing my due diligence with my dog. And a lot of you showing outrage has made me really look at what I'm doing, and maybe what I was doing wasn't correct. And I just had a different thought process growing up about these animals. So I'm going to do my due diligence and make sure I do right by this animal from now on, because I genuinely do care about this animal. And be like, yeah, I guess, what I was doing was fucked up. And I guess I didn't realize it from my perspective, and then be like, and then move on. But he could never do that, because that would be admitting any kind of wrongdoing at all. And also it would lower his viewership. This controversy has increased Hasan Piker's viewership, right? Controversy does that. Major controversy increases viewership. So the longer he holds out, the longer he pretends like nothing happened, the longer he continues to be abhorrent, the higher his viewership numbers will go. That's how these things work, right? You're going to see creators always do this because they want more viewership. They want more. That's why I just turn on a stream, watch a video, laugh, and have a good time, and talk to my friends in chat, because that's what it's about for me, is talking to people in chat. I enjoy it. I see all these people as my friends in real life. Which is probably not the right way to look at it, because my viewership numbers fucking just are worse and worse every stream or every video. And I can't change. This is how I've always enjoyed to do content creation. And it's just not the popular thing anymore. You gotta create controversy. You gotta be in the news cycle 24/7. Something I can't do, because I'm just not interested in it. Not interested in negativity. Jared Hard. Hasan reminds me of Jeeps in Men in Black after he regrew the small head. His brain's also the same size as Jeeps when his head was small too. That's a great scene when he blows his head off and it just comes back. Oh, Jeeps. Love that shit. Billy Hatcher. Hasan is self-reporting a lot with what he's talking about. It's so regarded. Yeah. Oh, Hasan. I legitimately think he's not very bright. Which is not, I don't have any right to say that about anybody, to be fair. But it's just how I feel. I don't think he's that bright. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you. For an orange boy, by the way, hot diggity damn, buddy. Thank you, man. Charles Sampson's game, so you need to sponsor this man. Shit. Thank you, Charles. Appreciate you, brother.
But I think there is a reason why there aren't that many. There's a reason why there aren't that many like left figures out there, because when there are left figures out there, they get fucking destroyed.
Yeah, because they have unpopular ideas. You have unpopular ideas. Look, there's nothing wrong with identifying as on the left. That's fine. But the issue is, if you find yourself on the left, you have to adhere and not denounce anything that's also on the left, because that's how the left operates, right? That's why you hear the left eats themselves, the phrase, all the time. It's because they'll start infighting, which is, conservatives do it a little bit with porn, which is fucking annoying. But that's the only really thing they do it on. Leftism, it's okay. Let's assume that you're a progressive, right? Okay, well, I'm progressive. Okay, now are you okay with giving a 9-year-old hormones or removing their genitals? No, of course not. Oh, guess what? You're not a progressive anymore. Kill yourself. That's how these things work. That's why there's no popular leftist commentators anymore, because you have to adhere to all of this. You know, that's the point. You have to adhere to it. Oh, what's up, Aaron Kakarshi? Back to single 100 viewers. Yeah, dude, my channel's deader than fuck. It's dead, which is good. A sign of the end, which is kind of relief. Thank you, Charitard. Says Hasanbi perpetual crab bully. Yeah. I really just want to watch him debate somebody that's really smart and get destroyed. But every time he sets up a debate, the person gets assassinated, so you can't debate them. Charitard. Shadow Cat says, I generally do not know why people like Hasan. He's not attractive. He's not smart. His personality is shit. And even I have more testosterone. Because he's consistent on Twitch and he's in the news cycle literally 24/7. And that's all that matters. If you're in the news cycle 24/7, you make money. Look at who is that little girl that turned 18 or 19 recently and she started an OnlyFans and everybody was freaking out about it. Lil Tay. Thank you, Shadow Cat. So Lil Tay came out of nowhere. Keep in mind, every time Lil Tay would come out of nowhere, she would be in the news cycle for a week because she would fake her death or fake a kidnapping or something like that, right? All of it fake, but her or her marketing company, they understand how these things work. So she came out of nowhere 2 or 3 weeks ago, and she claimed she was making an OnlyFans, right? And dropping porn the second she turns 18 or whatever. Well, obviously, right when I heard that, I knew it was bullshit. I was like, okay, she'll never release anything because it's all about getting in the news cycle. And she was in the news cycle for like 4 days. She made millions of dollars on OnlyFans without posting any nudes or porn. It's the easiest thing you can ever do. It's so easy. Is be kind of popular in the content creation space and then come out and say something absolutely fucking insane. And then be in the news cycle for a couple of days. Right? But you have to be the kind of person that deals with the most harshest negativity and threats of death possible. You think I get a lot of death threats with my tiny ass dead fucking channel? Imagine you're in the news cycle for 4 days. Imagine Hasan right now. The kind of shit he's getting. You have to be able to handle that 24/7. And I don't want to. I'm not in the mood to have security around my house 24/7 because people are insane. Just don't care for it. Cheritar says, you see Moist TDSing over the crypto crash? No, I saw Moist talk about how he's no longer going to have donations because it doesn't sit well with him that people that are struggling send him money. And I'm like, yeah, it's easy to say that when you're worth $100 million. Okay. It's easy to say that when you're worth $100 million. Right? I don't necessarily overtly disagree. But when you're worth $100 million, it's really easy to say it doesn't feel right taking money from people when you already did it to the point where you have $100 million. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If you already have $100 million, yeah, it's super easy. You're totally fine. But people thought I was shitting on him. I wasn't shitting on Moist Critical even a little bit. I don't. It doesn't bother me. I'm just saying it's very easy to say that when you'll never have to worry about money ever again in any situation ever. You know what I'm saying? Of course. Anyways. Thank you, Charitard. Appreciate you. 350 till Naked Snake. Appreciate you. Tiffany says, when's the last time Cody had someone with him? Conservatives love to attack porn, and I'm conservative. Had someone on with him? Oh, failing to masturbate twice a day increases your cancer risk. Conservatives promote cancer. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand it. Conservatives will be like, oh, anti-censorship, and then as soon as they get a little bit of power, a few of them, not all of them, a few of them will suddenly want to ban certain things they don't like, and I'm like, oh wow, shocking. So you're totally for banning stuff you don't like, but you don't think it's constitutional to ban stuff you do like. How shocking and weird. And I'm like, no, this is lame. You know, this is lame. I don't like it. Oh, post Lady Records. You haven't seen Lady Records in like 5 years. That's a lot. It's been like 3. I got a tattoo in Vegas. That's pretty funny. It's pretty dumb. I was kind of scammed into it. I was scammed. Scammed, I tell you. We're 30 likes till 200 boys. Get the hell on it, diggity doggone.
But the third group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like, it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. And they've moved away from the initial conversation, which was that like she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. Kaya, please.
Except she does have the collar on and the LED blinks. Does he think his viewers won't go back and look? I mean, I guess they won't, right? I guess his viewers won't go back and look, right? Because this works for him. So
and go back. Just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? And the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping.
Yeah, his viewers don't give a fuck.
Other instances. First of all, are any of the collars illegal? No. Even in the maximalist position, even if what
yeah, see, no, the collar is not illegal, but constantly using it to keep your dog sitting in a tight little square for 8 hours can be seen as torture, and that is illegal in California.
Like,
am I not showing you the tattoo? No, of course not. Why would I show you the tattoo?
The people that are claiming are just like a significant threat or whatever. Like I've said this already. E-collars that have shocking components that feel like a TENS machine, which I've used on myself in the past because, you know, I'm around dogs that have been trained with that and use it. Is not only is it not.
You notice how he says trained over and over with the collar? Because he also isn't denouncing the collars in general because he uses one.
Not illegal, but it's also straight up used in the e-fencing for people, and it's used in the training of like dogs in general.
See, it's actually a good thing, right? He doesn't have one, but if he did have one, shock collars are good. They're actually good. They're really good. They're a good thing. So you're totally fine. Don't worry about it. It's totally good. Billy Hatcher says, I really hate how conservatives are doing shit that the UK is doing, like forcing us to give up our IDs to download apps on Google Play. I don't know anything about that. All I know is I'm not for censorship in any way, shape, or form, right? And there's certain conservative commentators that support it if it's something they don't like. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense. If you're going to be for censorship of some kind, be for it or don't be. But let's end it there, right? It's really ridiculous. It's like prohibition. It's like, we're going to ban porn because I don't like it. It's like, okay, well, that's just going to make the situation worse. You're not going to help anything, right? Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I appreciate you. Charitarst has told Nick I'd see him next April. Oh, my God. Tiffany says I eat ramen twice a week. I eat ramen every day, Tiffany, after I get off stream. I eat a pack of ramen every day because they're like $3 for like a pack of 12 or 24. So I have like 5 packs in my pantry and I eat them every single day. Same. I'm on that shoestring budget. The shoestring. The shoestring budget. Forcing us to give Google and Apple our IDs to download the apps. Interesting. Get yakisoba and butter. So good. I don't know what that means. Is it more expensive? Because I won't be getting it. It's more expensive. It's all about budget. Budget, my
Just
friend.
said it's just so embarrassing.
Is she trying to become a YouTuber now? Like, I don't even understand this. Because didn't she get fired from one of her journalism jobs? I'm not sure about this. I thought she got fired or something like that. Who is this? It's Taylor Lorenz. She is a journalist, and she was one of the people glazing Luigi. Okay?
It's easy to become famous as a YouTuber if you have literally no shame and you do not care about what happens to you or your family. You can become an instant famous YouTuber. Just jump on, say something concise and something fucking insane, and then lean into it. And then start having sex with creators. If you're like a female that's typically attractive, you can easily do it. As a man, you have to be more consistent. You know, you have to be a little bit more consistent, and you have to build the platform. But you also have to say abhorrent shit and appear in the news cycle. As a woman, you can just fuck popular male creators and also say abhorrent shit, and you'll rise to the top in 2 seconds. Doesn't really take much.
She's a Luigi fan from the Washington Post. I don't know. And so she made a YouTube video about Hasan that's 20 minutes long. Well, I have other things to do. If it was shorter, I'd probably watch it. 20 minutes is ridiculous. This doesn't have to be 20 minutes.
Not true. Like, this is so embarrassing. She's a journalist.
Well,
fucking journalist, bro.
Pause here to say that I've met Kaya IRL.
You have to understand that the people that are journalists, they say that they're journalists. Guys, I'm a T-Rex. Does that make me a T-Rex? As far as I know, it doesn't. Pog, wait, what? Yeah, why do you think my name's Zach Rar? No, look. This is so stupid. It's pathetic. How is this so dumb?
I have never seen her in a shock collar. I've spoken to people who have walked Kaya, babysit Kaya,
Really?
probably spent hundreds of hours with this dog. And according to everyone I spoke to, in 0 instances has she ever been abused. Not a single
She's never seen Kaya in a shot collar, but for some reason she has one on that video that we all saw. Very strange. Very interesting.
guest on Piker's Twitch stream in the years and years and years that he's had Kaya.
Again, just copy paste the same rhetoric and imagine she was talking about like Hasan's spouse. And you'll understand just how deranged this sounds.
Yeah, I've never seen him beat his wife. I've never been there when the wife was beaten.
Abused. Not a single guest on Piker's Twitch stream in the years and years and years that he's had Kaya.
Again, just copy paste the same rhetoric and
Yeah.
imagine she was talking about like Hasan's spouse. And you'll understand.
4chan
just how
was right
deranged
about
this
you being a
sounds.
lizard. Yes.
You know, you would never say that because it's like, well, you can't know. You know, just because you've met Kaya a few times or something, like you can't know. You can't even claim to know. Like you're
I've seen the dog. There's no way that something could have happened to the dog whenever I wasn't there, because I saw the dog.
Why is he so stoic holding a puppy? The reason why Hasan always looks like this in 100% of pictures is because he's hyper insecure. And he has to look tough in every single picture because he's violently insecure about how flamboyant and annoying he is. He's literally a valley girl. So if you guys don't know about Hasan Piker, he grew up extremely wealthy and he's a valley girl. He's no different from a 20-year-old valley girl from like SoCal. He's the same exact person. So he feels very insecure about being manly and stoic. So in every picture, he's like this. In just 100% of pictures. Trying to look stoic and manly because he's terrified of not appearing that way because he doesn't feel like it. He knows he isn't that way in real life. He looks in the mirror and he knows who he is and he hates it. So he has to be like mean looking in every picture to make sure everybody knows that he's manly. He's got muscles. That's why he does that.
It's literally nothing. You're trying to make the case that like, oh well, you know, I watched him, you know, like for a weekend.
Yeah.
and he wasn't wearing a collar, so you know, case
Right.
closed. Like that means nothing. That's just completely valueless commentary.
All right. Well, I don't think valueless is accurate. I think that it reduces the value. It goes into the negatives. Okay. So this is the main one people wanted me to watch. Hasan claims Kaya didn't have the collar on during the incident. And then he proceeds to explain why shock collars aren't actually that bad.
You see why I say, I think, and look, again, I will admit this immediately. I'm not a hyper intellectual. I don't believe myself to be very deep or very intuitive. You know what I'm saying? But Hasan Piker in this upcoming clip talks about how he would never have a shock collar, has never had a shock collar on Kaya. It's totally fine. Then proceeds to talk about how good shock collars actually are as a tool. So he says, I don't have any of these things and I wouldn't do it, but here's why they're actually really good. Why would you go on to completely justify why they're good if you don't believe that they should be used at all? And he says all this in like a minute and a half. And he doesn't catch himself doing that. That's why I don't think he's like a very high intellectual. He was just able to capture a lot of young folks on Twitch at a certain period of time that he's able to just keep going crazy on and appearing in the news cycle, you know? So how you like can't read between the lines when he's talking, you know what I'm saying?
There's no way. There's no way.
Third group of people are the ones who are like, look at this clip, look at that clip, look at this clip. Like,
yeah,
it's obvious he's moving his arms around. Like he's fucking constantly in a state of zapping. And
he's taking my advice, by the way. This is probably the best way to approach it. Is he's turning it into an absurdity argument. This is smart.
Moved away from the initial conversation, which was they moved away from the initial conversation. Which was that,
I haven't talked to Hasan for a while. I haven't talked to him about this at all. Like.
She didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances.
Yes.
First of all, are any of the collars illegal? No.
Wait. Just a second. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was saying. I was thinking about something else.
They've moved away from the initial conversation, which was that like she didn't even have that collar on to begin with. And the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances. First of all, are any of the...
Yeah, Hasan Piker's, all of his mannerisms and his voice sounds like a 20-year-old Valley girl. It's insufferable. Like, completely insufferable. He's so zesty. Just like you said, he's just so zesty.
What? What? Like
What? Cars illegal? No. Even in the maximalist position, even if
yes,
what like the people that are claiming are just like a significant threat or whatever. Like I've said this already. E-collars that have shocking components, that feel like a TENS machine, which I've used on myself in the past because I'm around dogs that have been trained with that and use it.
This gray hair is new. It's not been good. I think this is new. Because I pay attention. It sounds funny, but like I pay attention to all the guys that are around my age and everybody like that I know. And I'm like, how are they doing versus how am I doing? And so I notice these things. I do. That's me, not you.
Because around dogs that have been trained with that and use it. Is not only is it not illegal, but it's also...
Look at his chat. The Mossad bot group. All your haters and all your enemies and haters are still pedophiles. My guy, stop giving your haters what they want. Why are you still talking about this? Can you get to the point and just provide the model? Fuck off. Oh God, bro. This is really really not good, huh?
Straight up used in
She wasn't wearing a collar. They're illegal in the UK now. They are photoshopping the collar. You guys need to stop. This has to stop. Please. You don't have to do this to yourself. There's still time that you can step away. Please stop this.
It is weird to see a large creator get completely caught bold-faced lying over and over, and still to see countless people being like, just saying shit that's completely untrue. Like they're photoshopping the video so the dog has a collar on. What the fuck? What? They're photoshopping a video? Are you just saying shit right now? I'm making Kool-Aid. What are you making Kool-Aid out of? Floorboards. Like, you're just saying random shit. Photoshopping a video to have a collar in it? Insane. Absolutely insane. There's just people that are they're just still stuck on it. It's like, dude, like he did it. Who gives a fuck? This is the one thing that's weird to me. And again, there is positive outcomes for this, right? So the longer he stays on this, the longer he stays in the news cycle, the more views, the more money he makes, right? That's how these things work. You have to stay in the news cycle 24/7 to make millions of dollars as a content creator. So that's number one. So that's the benefit. The negative is, like, he could quite literally come out and be like, yeah, I fucking did it. It was really stupid. And from my perspective, it didn't seem like a bad way to train, but seeing how everybody reacts, I'm starting to rethink it. And I'm going to do better from now on. Because I really do genuinely care about my dog and I want what's best for her. And, you know, I've been seeing things from a different perspective, and I'm going to try to change those ways. And you know what I'm saying? Just something. And then it would be over. But no, he's going to stay in the news cycle because he understands that he'll make money from it. Right? Thank you, Shadow Cat. Says that video of me shocking my dog is AI. Yep. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Shadow Cat. Love you. Finally. Okay. I got about, I don't know, 30 minutes left. I think. Thank God. What's up, Rockstar? How you doing,
dude? E-fencing for people, and it's used in the training of like dogs in general. Third group, which was they moved away from the initial conversation, which was that like she didn't even have that collar on to begin with, and the only reason why I showed the collar was because people were clipping other instances.
Man,
yeah, so he's just completely lying 100% through his teeth. And he knows he is, obviously, because there is no refuting it. The dog has the shock collar on in the video. In the original video, there's a giant collar on that has an LED blinking on it. And he's saying right now in this clip that the dog had zero collar on. So he's just lying because he understands his chat will eat it up. And they'll be like, oh, okay, cool. It's totally fine. Here's money. Here's free for hundreds of dollars. You ever watched these streamers before? These giant streamers will get like $500 direct donos like every couple of minutes, and they won't even acknowledge the donos. They don't give a fuck. It's like the weirdest. We're in the weirdest like dynamic in content creation ever. Like you have people out there with like 50 or 30 viewers where $100 donation will literally change their life. And then you have people just throwing thousands of dollars at like Dr. Disrespect or Hasan Piker. Not saying Dr. Disrespect is like terrible or anything. But these are already people that are worth over $100 million. And it's like, just for the chance that he acknowledges me, here's $200. Just for the chance. It's fucking weird.
First of all, are any of the collars illegal? No. Even in the maximalist position, even if what like the people that are claiming are just like a significant threat or whatever, like I've said this already.
All clips are very black mold pilled. This person's just talking about me. They're literally just this is just another way for them to talk about me. That's what it is.
e-collars that have shocking components that feel like a TENS machine, which I've used on myself in the past, because I'm around dogs that have been trained with that and use it. Is not only is it not illegal, but it's also straight up used in the e-fencing for people.
I don't even know what to say. And where is the?
I do like how Hasan postures himself as a dog trainer for some reason. You ever see that? Like, you ever see like one of your friends will like teach a dog, one of their new dogs, like a couple things they read on the internet, and then they start telling everybody they're a dog trainer. I had a friend like that once. That had like one dog, or they didn't even. I don't even think they had a dog actually at the time. And they just became a dog trainer and was just like, I'm a dog trainer now, because they read stuff on Google. They were just like a dog trainer now, and I'm like, what the fuck? So it's weird. All right. Thank you, Shadow Cat. I appreciate you.
Dog. Where'd she go? Does anybody wonder that? Uh-oh. Oh. This is such a ridiculous drama. I think it's just it's unbelievable, man. It really is. Oh my god. What is it with the narcissist? I just it this is just. This is really this is all he has left. Oh man, wow. This is really impressive. I'll tell you that. This is best content of the year by a long shot. Well, the thing is that, like, I remember this morning, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, we're probably going to move on past, like, the Hasan collar stuff. It's been going on for a long time. I think people are probably tired of it. And there's, like, no way it's still going to be going on, right? Everybody's pretty much said what they were going to say, and that's about it. But, I don't know what to say, man.
In the end, no one cares, and Hasan will just make more money. That's what the end is like. That's what the end is like. So, nothing you can do about it except just making more money, and it all plays out in the end. Hasan has referred to dogs as slaves, and if he believes that, you can tell a lot. If he believes that, then you can tell a lot of people how they treat things viewed as lesser than them. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. He also thinks everybody is lesser than him, not just dogs. 10 likes until 200, by the way. Get the hell on it, you dog on it. I think this might be in the snake promise. Thank God. Thank God. Fuck. Thank the Lord. I can fucking move on. Move on. Finally. Start fucking doing something else. It says, hey, Kim, you're going to start playing NASCAR 25 soon? Yeah, I had a goal. If we hit double Fight Milk, I'd play NASCAR 25. I bought it today on PlayStation. Because I had some money like in my PayPal that I didn't know was in there, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So, all right, let's move on. Let's move on, boys. Let's move on to the next thing. Freaking my head hurts, man. My head is killing me. All right. So, the fuck? Moist Critical talked about turning off monetization today. Oh my gosh, the new strategy for these bots is cringe as fuck. Very cringe indeed. All right. God, my head hurts. In the 70s, I raised and showed champion boxers. My mom also did dog breeding and selling. Since I trained dogs for shows, does that make me a dog trainer? Yep. Yes. Yes. Well, the thing with Moist Critical is he made $40 million just off of his YouTube. So it is kind of easy to be like, oh, I'm just going to turn it off.
First things first, before I cannonball into the spaghetti and meatballs of today's topic, I'd like to let you all know I've been actively working on my Mickey Mouse impression, so please let me know your thoughts. Pluto! So with that out of the way, I'm going to show you all of my analytics.
I've never understood penguin, the Moist Critical humor. It works, obviously. I don't get it.
From my lifetime of being on YouTube and almost a decade of being on Twitch. Now, the reason for this is, a week ago I made a video called I'm Turning It Off, and in that video I'm explaining why I'm disabling any and all means of people having the ability to donate money to me. No more super chats, no more YouTube memberships, for all intents and purposes, no more bits on Twitch. I say all intents and purposes because you can't actually fully disable that on Twitch. Once you start streaming on there, you're fucking shackled to the bits ecosystem. It cannot be turned off. So I made the minimum so high that no one can pay it, hopefully, and actively discouraging people from subbing on Twitch as well. Any and all avenues where people could just give me clams, I am just putting the kibosh on. I should have done this a long time ago, but better late than never. Might as well get the farty sharded now. The reason is super simple. I would much rather you keep your money. Use it for yourself or use it for things you deem important, whether it's charitable causes or what have you. But just stop forking it over to me. Now, since posting that video, there's been a lot of questions and even somewhat of a pushback from other streamers about how, like, this sets a bad precedent where it, like, starts to shame other streamers if they don't follow my footsteps here. Let me be clear. I'm not trying to make a...
If I followed his footsteps, I wouldn't have a house in like a month. Donna says there's always a better way to train a dog. He should take his dog to obedience school. Yeah, or just anything. Literally anything. I have, like, my dogs are well trained, but they're not, like, militarily trained. You know, like, you know, they're just normal dogs. They go outside when they have to use the bathroom. They don't jump on people. They're very nice and relaxed. That's kind of how my dogs are.
Rallying cry here. I'm not your dad. You do what you want with your own streams. Keep donations and subs on out the wazoo forever. I don't care. That's your prerogative. This was just my own personal decision. Obviously, that wasn't like the most prevalent take or anything, but it is a conversation I saw stirring about after I posted that video, because there are some streamers that believe that normal people having the ability to give them money helps them feel included in the community, part of the crew, part of the ship, and it's like integral to the streaming experience to be able to like sub and donate and things like that. I've never really shared that perspective. I've always viewed streaming as content that you are providing to viewers for free, and if someone's nice enough to toss you a doubloon, you tip your fedora saying, "Holly jolly, thanks for the Reddit gold, kind stranger," and move on. But it's not an obligation, and no one should feel like they need to be able to give you money to be included in the community. That feels very parasocial to me, but that's just my own view on it. But what I will tell you, breaking the magician's code here, there is no top streamer that needs your financial support to put food on the table or continue providing those streams for you. Also, the bulk of a streamer's income comes from ads in the first place. Anyway, though, I think this stems from people just not really knowing how much money a top streamer can make on Twitch, for example. So let me show you my analytics from my lifetime on Twitch. Now, Twitch analytics are a little wonky here on the back end, so I wasn't able to just set the date range from 2017 to 2025 because it would just freeze. It would just have a conniption. I bet the Twitch HQ, a server just fucking caught flame with me trying to do that, so I had to break it up into chunks. So in 2017 is when I really started like actually streaming on Twitch. I had dabbled in 2016, but it wasn't until 2017 where I got like partnered and everything. So from 2017 to 2019, I made $55,500 for those 2 years. And I wasn't full-time streaming at this point or anything. It was just a bit of goofing around, having some fun, and it brought in $55,500. From 2019 to 2021 is when I took it a lot more seriously. As you can see, my time streamed went from 600 hours on the 2 years to 3,600 hours, and I made $1.2 million for those 2 years. And this was before my Twitch contract, so the only ads that were running on my stream were like the pre-roll ads, the ones that Twitch would insert themselves. So this was still without ads, by the way. $1.2 million, almost 1.3. Then I got a Twitch contract which necessitated a certain amount of ads, 3 minutes of ad time per hour. And from 2021 to basically 2025, I made $4.1 million. And to those astute observers amongst you with those keen peepers, you might notice that my subscriptions are less than half of what they were for the previous 2-year period. So even though I have 180,000 less subs across these 3 years than I did for the previous 2, I still made significantly more. And that is because of ads. Ads are the breadbasket to streamers. That is the jelly to the peanut butter sandwich that is streaming. And keep in mind, these numbers here, the 4.1, the 1.2, those don't...
What's up, Not Call? What's over? Hopefully my life soon. Eric Caius with $100 super chat. My man. You think we'll accept you not entertaining us? Be funny while I eat my fajitas and have to stop playing. Man, I wish I had some fajitas right now, dude. For damn sure. Thank you, Eric Haas. I appreciate you, brother. putting us at 255 out of 500. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. I bet he turns it back on. Well, it depends. He might be going through that thing, and I'm not trying to like dissect what's going on. I'm just speaking my mind. You know, this may very well not be true. Thank you, Eric Haas, again. But what I assume is going on is he's hitting that age. He has enough money to be God. He doesn't really feel fulfillment because he's been doing this for a long time. He's had a lot of money for a long time. And it's hard to find fulfillment. So now he's starting to focus his attention on saving the world. Right? So that you're going to see this a lot with celebrities. Right? Celebrities always go down this path where they do pretty unobtainable stuff, and then the only thing left is to just save the fucking planet, right? And they don't know how to feel fulfillment. So I think this is the path that Charlie's starting to go down. He's like, like money is evil, all things are evil, I will save the world. That's kind of what I'm thinking is going on here. And it's typically people that have been wealthy for a long time, typically through their teen years, right? Because if you get wealthy in your 30s or 40s, you always feel fulfillment from that. It's because your brain is not fully developed until you're like 27, 28, you know? So if you start making money after that, you no longer have that danger of not feeling like content with it, you know, or content with what you see, or are trying to feel that fulfillment in the same way. Usually people that grow up accomplishing everything ever before they're 20 get in this mind frame where that sense of fulfillment is impossible to feel. So what they try to do is literally just save the world. Every day is talking about saving the planet, saving the world, morally saving everybody from themselves. And that's why always actors, celebrities that have been wealthy their entire life, they always go down the same path. Must save the world, right? And then they typically find themselves on the left politically. It's the weirdest shit. Thank you, Eric Heiss. I appreciate you, brother. We may not hit Naked Snake tonight, but we got fucking halfway there with Eric Heiss joining the party. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. That's just what I'm thinking. I could be completely fucking wrong. Probably am, but I'm just saying. That's usually what I would think.
Don't even include brand deals or sponsorships, and I didn't have any like ancillary donations, but a lot of streamers do through like Streamlabs for like text-to-speech stuff like that. So that doesn't include any of those other means of making money through the medium. This is solely through just Twitch itself. And I think something important to mention, contrary to popular belief, I am not a top streamer. I am also not even a full-time streamer, and I haven't been for over a year and a half. So my 2025 earnings, I didn't really put them here. It's about 100K. So another thing to add to the total here. But I'm not even a full-time streamer anymore, and I haven't been a top 20 streamer probably since the fucking Among Us boom. You know, back in the prehistoric internet age now. Like, the Among Us era is the only time where I broached, like, the top 20. I've not been in that ball game for a while, and yet this is still a crazy amount of money, where there is no reason I should be taking money from just normal people working normal everyday jobs. It just doesn't feel right to me. Streaming is the easiest job there is. Hot take, I know, sorry, that was a blistering, scalding magma that I just spewed out there, but it is just the truth. I sit in swamp ass for a few hours every day, well, at least I used to when I was a full-time streamer, playing games, or just yapping. Now compare that Weenie Hut Jr. routine to a normal person who is actually working their ass off every single day in a 9-to-5 environment, grinding in the hopes of chasing the American dream. And then they'll come home, maybe turn on my stream and donate a couple of dollars to me. And it just doesn't sit right with me taking that kind of money, given what I've made.
This is unintentionally, and it's not Charlie's fault, but this is unintentionally coming off as pretentious. And I don't think he's meaning that. But it's like these normal people work. They come home and they give me vast wealthy man money. It doesn't feel right to me morally because I'm good. I'm just too good, right? It's like this weird veiled, like pretentious thing. Like if people want to give you money, they want to give you money. It doesn't matter, right? But it's this very I don't want poor people money. Yeah, it's just guilt. It's yeah, PS2 Chopper. It's like this weird guilt thing. Like he's feeling guilt for being successful. And it's like I said, it kind of calls back to this weird people that tend to be younger and get into this business and become hyper successful out of it. The older they get, the more guilty they feel for their success. And it's just something you'll notice a lot with anybody that could be considered a celebrity, in this realm.
From all of this. And I really should have just stopped this a long time ago, especially considering this is just the Twitch side of things. I told you, I'm going to show you my YouTube earnings. So be ready, because here it is. Huge fucking number, an unfathomable amount of money. From starting this channel in 2007 all the way until today, I have made $35.8 million. I never even imagined that amount of money was possible to earn without just being born rich. I have said from day one, I got incredibly lucky. I will never be able to put into words just how lucky I got with all of this shit here. I'm not special. I got lucky. I have always said that, and I still believe that to this day. Now, something I saw a lot of people asking after the video I made about turning off all the donation stuff is how much money I'm leaving on the table. And while it's kind of hard to show it on Twitch considering both subs and bits are technically still on, even though I discourage both and have bits at a point where I don't think it's even possible to use them, I still can't get like a hard number on what's like gone now or anything like that. But on YouTube, I can show you directly. So with memberships and supers / gifts, I made over $1 million. Keep in mind, I've only had those things enabled for about a year. There was $1 million in a year from just normal people donating it to me. Again, that just doesn't fucking sit right with me. Now, I know there are plenty.
It just doesn't feel right. Normal people. Normal people. Just normal people. Normal people. Not like me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just shitting. I'm just shit talking. Billy Hatcher says Linus Tech Tip shut off memberships because it annoyed a lot of people who saw his membership videos in their feed, so he turned them off because of it. Yeah, memberships are very strange. They are very, very strange. But I'm not turning them off because I love them. I love them. I mean, we had 110 tonight from PS2 Chopper and my boy PS2 Chopper and Master Lions. My boys. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Thank you, Billy Hatcher. I think Charlie means well. I just think he didn't realize it would come off a little pretentious. You know what I'm saying?
Of streamers and YouTubers that have significantly more money than me and have subs and donations on and whatever. I don't care. Like I said, this is not me trying to lead some kind of revolution here where all of them turn it off. It's their choice to make. I wanted to explain fully why I don't want normal people just giving me their money anymore at all. Also, to be honest, I think just full go
normal people
showing how much streaming / YouTubing can make, just showing you the full unedited raw numbers is probably helpful for normal people so they can see how much money is in the space, because I think there's often so many question marks from people wondering how much does a streamer or YouTuber make.
Really, he keeps referring to everybody as just normal people, which kind of makes it seem like he doesn't think of himself as normal. He thinks of himself as something else, something greater. Oh, I'm not even trained in PR or anything. And when I refer to people as normies, I have to very, very clarify what I mean specifically about what we're talking about, because it feels very strange to say somebody's normal. You know what I'm saying? What does that mean? Richard says any take aside from Charlie being right is wild. Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it, brother. 239 until Naked Snake. Oh my God.
Say like they're making billions of dollars or they're making nothing. There's never like an in-between because there's never any like really hard numbers to look at. So I think something like this can be helpful for that, especially because over the years I've noticed there's been a multitude of creators that have come out and tried to like underplay how well off they are financially because they believe it could be somewhat of a brand risk where if they are perceived as being someone that's very rich, well, maybe their audience wouldn't like them as much because they're no longer relatable. It's just something I've seen here and there over the years from a bunch of different creators, and I just find it a bit disingenuous. So hopefully something like this can help show that if someone is in like the top sphere of YouTube or Twitch, they are very, very well off financially. Anyway, though.
Helena, are you like unpausing and pausing and unmuting and muting, like so you hear me say like one sentence every once in a while? Okay. All right. I quite literally said I'm not shitting on Charlie like 8 times. And I understand, but I'm trying to dissect the motive behind what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? And it is kind of weird to refer to everybody as normal like 18 times in this video. You know, that's all I'm saying. I'm not shitting on Charlie at all. Charlie's the least guy I've ever been worried about in a negative way ever.
If you add both of these numbers up, I've made a total of $41.3 million. But that's not to say that's what I have. Now, I do live in Florida, which means there is no individual income tax.
There's no motive. He literally is explaining his motive in this video. Hell, what the fuck are you talking about? He's literally explaining the motive as to why in this video. That's the whole point of the video, is the motive why he turned it off. He said it doesn't sit right with him to have everyday normal people, unlike himself, not normal, to give him money because they're struggling and he is not. He is rich and they are not. So he doesn't want money from people because they're normal and he's not normal. He doesn't want that money, right? He's made enough money. He's already rich, right? Which is completely reasonable, but probably don't phrase it as normal people shouldn't give me their money. What does that mean? Who's normal? What does normal mean, right? And I'm just saying that I think it's coming from a place of he's probably guilty for his success because he was successful very young. And that's just something that happens to a lot of people. I don't think that's unreasonable to say. I've never said once Charlie's a piece of shit and I hate him at all. You know, this is the black and white thinking thing, Helena, that you do. You have this black and white on and off switch with your thoughts. You need to fucking stop. You need to get somewhere. There's a spectrum of thoughts. Spectrum of thoughts that you should fucking try to land on, right? I'm dissecting why would Charlie do a thing. Maybe it's because of this, you know? Not that Charlie's bad, but maybe it's this motivation. And you're like, I knew you'd shit on him. I'm like, what? No more. No black and white thinking from you anymore, Helena. Fucking get somewhere into fucking on the realm of this little area. You can talk about somebody and it not be assumed to be shitting, you know? God, Helena, I'm sick of you. I'm fucking sick of you, Helena. Ha ha, look, I was just joking. You're the meme. You're the fucking retarded meme. You ever seen the meme? I'm a retard. And then the guy's like, wow, that guy's retarded. And he's like, oh, joke's on him. I'm just joking. Like that's you. That's you. You're the retarded meme. God. Hate you normal people. Hold on, let me find it. Jokes on you meme. Where is it at? No. Oh, come on. This should be the easiest thing to find in the fucking world. Bro, I see this shit. Like, oh, there it is. Thank God. Oh, now it's gone. Where is it at? I'm fine. I can't find the original. I'm finding a bunch of remakes of it. Anyways, you're the meme. All right, there we go. Anyways, let's continue. Oh, plebeians.
Big time Florida W right there. And I know, I'm big time gushing grannies, Florida glazer. I've lived here my whole life. And that is something very nice about it. But it's not to say that the tax man comes in gentle with the lube. He still goes whole hog raw. It is still brutal when the tax man comes a knocking. He'll blow up your guts. And that's just the way that the cookie crumbles. Obviously, a good chunk instantly goes to taxes. There's also like salaries for the people that I pay on my team, other expenses, and also for the first 4 to 5 years of me earning money through my YouTube channel, I donated every single dollar to charity. So while I may have earned $41 million over the course of my time online, I don't have nearly that much. But I still have more money than I will ever know what to fully do with. And I actually thought it'd be kind of fun to go through like a deep dive on what it looks like. You know, taxes, expenses, all that kind of thing to see how it all breaks down. But maybe that's a topic best left for a different video. So for now, I'll probably just conclude it here.
All right. Okay. Anyways, Let's move on. What is your AI? Why does your AI keep wrecking me? I can barely afford gas to race. Shit, man, that game's like really hard on 105 AI. It's like brutal on 105 AI. I don't understand, to be fair. Like you'll be practicing and it will be like the goal is a 31-second lap at Charlotte. And I'm on the absolute edge running the perfect line, full balls out, and I cannot even get a second off that. I don't understand. Right? The only place that I can kind of race is like Kansas, and I can only pass like 3 people in the entire race. And it's almost impossible. So it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. All right. Anyways, let's continue. What's up, Shizzy Wizzy? How you doing, brother? I appreciate that, man. Hope you're doing well. Shizzy Wizzy's gonna raid your boy. Famous again. Famous again. Thank you, brother. We love you. I think Moist finally had a breakdown realization that he is the 1%-ish, and it scared him. I still think. I just think it's. I think it's success guilt, and I wouldn't know because maybe I would feel the same way. Thank you, Shizzy, for the raid. I appreciate you, brother. We love you, Shizzy. You're the man. You're the man. Oh my god, Shizzy. Steering wheel and pedals, yeah. My pedals are mounted upside down though for iRacing, so my throttle is my clutch. So I have to. It sucks, but obviously you can't map it. So yeah, Dustin Howard. I can't even barely finish in the top 25 on 105. Thank you, Shizzy, for the raid. Appreciate you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. I hope you're doing good. Very, very good. Nah, you forget to grift when it would be convenient, Cody. You forget to grift now. I would grift to the moon. I would grift to the moon, bruh. Where do you set the limit at? At some point, you have to be happy with what you got and move on. Oh, I don't know. I would probably $10 million would probably make me feel comfortable for a while. Do you race as yourself or someone else? Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Do I race as myself in the NASCAR video game? Or do I race as someone else? What do you think? What do you think? Oh, it's just my first time in a NASCAR video game. Nah, fuck that. I don't want to play as myself. That would be dumb. What's wrong with you? PS2 Chopper, happy birthday, baby. Have thoughts on a potential Halo 1 remake coming? I don't know. It's hard to say. If they do their due diligence, it could be good, but I don't think they will. Maybe that's where Charlie's at. He's comfortable and realizes it's all access at this point. Sure. But he's already been at that point. Like he stopped full-time content creation a long time ago. Right? But now he's turning it off. You know? It's not a joke you're banned. Somebody banned Diecast Driven right now. All I'm saying is I would agree with you until he started saying, I don't feel right with normal people sending me money. And then he's referred to people as normal people. He referred to everybody that is not him normal over and over. And I'm like, what's the difference? What's the difference between Charlie and people that are walking around every day? He's famous. So that's what points to these, like the success guilt thing. Like he feels guilty for being so successful. Right. And that also ties into the wanting to looking for a feel of fulfillment, trying to save people, save the world. That's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that very possibly could not be true. I'm just trying to dissect what could be true. You know, $20 million. Give it to me, please. Normal people are people that work for money. Yeah. Just work for that money. She works hard for the money. So hard for the money. She works hard for the money, so you better treat her right. She works hard. No, stop. Sorry. I think he means like working Joes as opposed to lottery winning YouTubers. That's how I took it. Sure. I am just taking it how he said it. Right? That's the one thing that I try extremely, extremely hard to not let myself fall into. And I don't necessarily know if that's a bad or a good thing, but I don't try to put myself in the box of trying to assume that the person is meaning something they're not directly saying. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people did that with Rich from Review Tech. They're like, Rich isn't saying that guy is dumb because he's black and votes Republican. He's saying it's dumb because here's a whole paragraph on what Rich was actually meaning. And I'm like, Rich said none of those things. Rich didn't even say a single word from that paragraph. Therefore, I'm not going to assume that's what he was saying because that makes no sense. I'm just saying I'm taking it at face value and dissecting it right there. Right? I think Charlie's always been cool. I haven't really followed any. He's always been kind of normal to me. So I don't have any hate for Charlie at all.
So I'm on break at work right now, so I look kind of chopped, but Hasan Piker fans are actually rabid animals. My DMs are full of people threatening to assault me, dox me, calling me Amber Heard as an insult, saying that I am using propaganda and I'm being paid by YouTubers that I also hate. Yeah, it's crazy that I called out Hasan for
Helena, that person you're referring to is the same person that is making your Timcast car.
tourism and misogyny and being basically a passport bro, and I've got people calling me like a conservative in my DMs and just saying I'm spreading propaganda, and that even if he did these things, we still need him as the face of the left. But yeah, Hasan fans straight up got me demonetized, and this is coming from someone that used to be subbed to Hasan. I was giving that millionaire money because I was an idiot. So yeah, maybe let's cool it with the rape threats, because I don't really think that's helping with the misogyny allegations. That would be great if you could stop threatening to.
That is a weird thing. And now I'm sure it comes from both sides, obviously. But you'll see a lot of people that identify as people on the left, right? And for some odd reason, when they are pissed, like if they're fans of somebody on the left, like a leftist commentator, when they're pissed, they'll start like threatening to kill or like grape women. And I'm like, wait, so do you not identify in that moral superior way unless somebody agrees with you? And then you like, that doesn't make any sense. It's almost as if you don't believe anything you're saying, right? And you're just trying to morally posture, in my opinion. So that's just what I think. You know what I'm saying? It's fine. All right. Dustin Howard says only a few high limit and outlaw races left. Crazy, the year's about over, going into hibernation until Volusia in February. Dustin, I have one more in Phoenix, but I don't know for sure if I'm running it or not, because I still need like one minimum one sponsor, 2 to comfortably be able to do it. Because I did so Vegas, I had to basically just pay for it myself because I had a bunch of sponsors lined up and then none of them really came through, which fucked me. ODA came through like the month prior, but everything else didn't play out correctly. So I had to just pay for all of it myself, relatively speaking. And it put me in nuclear mode. So Phoenix is definitely, I can't do that for Phoenix. I literally can't. I can't physically do it for Phoenix. So we might do it. We might not. We'll see what happens. You better find out so I can take the day off. Well, I can't know until I know, you know. That's just how it be. Thank you, Dustin. I appreciate you, brother. Oh yeah. Mm-mm-mm. All right. All right. Let me continue, boys. I'm worn out. Worn out as hell. Ain't gonna talk about that. There's just certain things you can't talk about. I'm talking about that. I started watching that Ed Gein show. I enjoy it. It's a little weird, but I'm kind of enjoying it. I'm only like a couple episodes in though. Oh. All right, let's continue. Let's pull up this. I'm gonna go listen to Snake Eater and fall asleep. Hell yeah. Cam would be cool with a corporate sponsorship from a company you probably don't care about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh man. That's for damn sure, Chadwick. Hell yeah. All right. Let's pull this up. I have no idea what this is about. I know J.K. Rowling made Keira Knightley catch some heat because people were like questioning Keira Knightley because she's voicing something for J.K. Rowling. And they're like, but she hates people. You know what I'm saying?
She believes it's absolutely factual that if you're born a man, you can't ever be a woman. She says it's a matter of fact.
Well, biologically, she's correct.
Yeah.
But there are human beings here that feel that they are a woman. And I'm not saying that they're right or they're wrong. What I'm saying is when you introduce this level of hate into a debate, rationality goes out of the window and it becomes just an adversarial argument. There is no right or wrong in this. And I don't think she's in any way contributed in a productive...
She believes...
Interesting. It is weird how we've moved on to people saying that it actually is true now. It is very, very interesting. So we're in a weird situation where people on the left are now having to concede the trans argument because it's so hyper unpopular now. And it's just like, well, but what about the feelings? Like I've actually seen a couple people say, well, the reason that I care so deeply about this is because the rhetoric is just mean. And I'm like, well, you can't make laws based around mean, right? You can't make laws based around I'm sad, right? And I think that's where we're at. It's very interesting to watch this all play out in real time. 200. Oh, wait, no, we got a gold boy. We're 225 from Negative Snake with a few minutes left in the stream. Then I can get the bug out of here. Go fucking want to die. All right, here we go. I have no idea what the context of these videos I'm pulling up is. What's up anyway, Passable? How you doing, dude?
How do you think this shutdown reflects on Chuck Schumer's leadership?
Well, I think it reflects more on Mike Johnson's leadership and President Trump's leadership. This is a leadership which said it's okay to give well, how do you feel? You tell me. Think it's a good idea to give $1 trillion in tax breaks to the richest people in the country and then make massive cuts to healthcare for working class people?
I think Chuck Schumer has voted for continuing resolutions 13 times in the last 4 years, and he has the opportunity to vote for one again, but he's refusing to come to the table.
I think, look.
Yeah, Bernie's too old. I think Bernie needs to get the hell out. Bernie's just a little too old nowadays, boys. He's just a little too old to be involved in the conversation anymore. So, it's ogre. Bernie gets caught in like way too many lies. The internet's just forever nowadays. You know? Bernie is burned out. Thank you, Alan Jones. Appreciate you, brother. Bernie is burned out, boys. No more Bernie. No more. He's done. Can't you relate, old man? Yes. The way I relate The way I relate to feeling old is when I hear metal music that is like kind of popular nowadays. Like when I hear like math metal, I can't even fucking fathom it, and I don't like it. I can't. It's not that I can't fathom the playing, which I definitely probably can't play it, but I don't understand why people like it, and so I'm at that age to where I'm too old to get it, and that's where I'm at. So that's how I know I'm fucking getting old, because I hear metal and I'm like, what is this fucking this? I can't listen to this shit. It's just not. It doesn't sound good to me. It sounds like toilet noises, like Hank Hill would say. Math metal, yeah, it's like Tim Henson. Is that his name? It's like the fucking music is like it's just fucking I can't do it. Fucking can't do that shit. That's just too much for me. Like I like it to be like you know, you know, like you fucking hear like there's chords and shit happening. I can't do the fucking I do not get it, and I'll never understand it. I respect it. The playing is unbelievable. Look, I want to see it and hear it. I'm like, whoa, shit. But I can't do it. I'm part of the Get Off My Lawn crew. Based. Based. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you, Sticky Widget. Appreciate you, my man.
Will the P word with H word be released? I don't. Tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow we're filming. Tomorrow we're meeting with the podcast team and we're filming, so we're gonna figure everything out tomorrow. I'm so sorry. I wish I had answers for you guys right now, but it's a bit complicated because I understand the P word is a reflection of me, but the P word involves an entire other person and many, many, many staffs.
Okay, we're not gonna watch that. I can't do that. I can't sit here and listen to the fucking pop music fucking blaring in the background. I just don't understand modern streaming. I'm just old. I'm a fucking old guy. I'm part of the old people crew. Welcome. Can't even watch that shit. Just fucking pop, like rave volume pop, just playing in the background to dainty girls saying shit. No. Let's see. Hasan is losing it. We gotta pull this up. Hear what something Hasan has to say. Her face has changed a lot. Well, it's because she's in her 30s now. Women's faces change a lot when they go to their 30s. So does men. But men tend to change in like a way where they get like more bulbous, which only tends to go more stoic, which is good for men. Women, it kind of works the same way, but it doesn't work for women. It doesn't make them look dainty anymore. So they'll start diving into plastic surgery, which really fucks everything up. It doesn't, and I'm not saying that plastic surgery ever makes it look, or doesn't always make it look bad, like BAD. It will make it look strange or not the same. Like you can tell immediately, which is an immediate put off for a lot of people. If you can see it and tell immediately, you're like, okay, this is weird. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? So men age like one. Well, it's if you stay in shape. I have a lot of male friends who are my age and they're completely bald and obese. And they were like a normal kid at my age when we were 18, 19. They were like a skinny, full-haired kid, bright-eyed, and now they're like 300 pounds and completely bald and like look like they're fucking gone. And they're not on drugs or anything. They're just normal people now. You know, just living their everyday life, just like you and me. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, they just look like they're 50. I don't know what the fuck happened. So, but I tend to go. I work out every single day, and I think that's what's saving my ass from looking 40. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, let's pull this up. Where the fuck is StreamYard? Bald happens though. Bald does happen, but what I would do is I would shave my head. Right? That's not what I mean. I don't mean they're bald like they shaved their head. I'm saying they have like basically an invisible small little ball hair scrabble all the way back, and then they have their side of their hair like clowns. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like there's no upkeep. There's no like if you could see my bald head right here and it was super thin, I'd just shave it. I'd shave my whole head and I would do it like every other day. Just real quick, every other day. But these guys will have like long side hairs and like this weird scraggly ball hair like in the middle of their head. And then they, of course, are completely unkempt everywhere else. That's what I'm saying. All right. That's what I'm saying, Sticky Widget. You had to shave it. That's what I would do. I think it looks good. I think fucking slick ass bald looks good. Like if you're in good shape, gotta have a big handlebar mustache, shave my head. That's what I'd do. I'd have a big old fucking mustache, get shredded, shave my head, look good, look cool. They don't even coming over. Oh yeah, a lot of them try. Doesn't work. A lot of them try though. Just don't work. I don't have anything against baldies. Irikias, come on, brother. You know I love that slick ass head you got. What's up? What's up? 225 until Naked Snake at the end of the show. We're at our like 8th show in a row where it's takes a giant red boy to fucking save it. Giant. Damn. All right, here we go.
Someone made an ASMR video about Kaigate. Bro, there's like a Roblox mod or something too. It did go triple platinum for sure. It did go triple platinum. A lot of people are totally on board with the mania. It is what it is.
Is this what Hasan stream? Why does I don't even think I should go on the rant again, but how do people have like 100,000 fucking viewers and they're just sitting here saying nonsense and not doing anything? How? Just don't get it, man.
This is the type of shit. This is the type of shit that people will lean into, and then later, a couple months down the line, they'll be like, "Why are there no like actual cool left?" That's it. If you have no critical thinking capacity and you assume that, I think there's a reason why there aren't that many. There's a reason why there aren't that many like left figures out there, because when there are constant DI back and forth, but when there are left figures out there, they get fucking destroyed. Meanwhile, right-wing figures are literally doing rapes, okay? They're doing rapes, and nothing matters. On the
literally doing grapes, apparently.
right, it don't matter. This isn't to say that, like, there shouldn't be a limit, you know what I mean? I'm just saying be a little bit more, exercise a little bit more critical thought.
Literal grapes, he says.
Then be better yourself. Maybe have a dog and it not be a part of your persona if you don't want to fucking question when you're evasive. You're no different than the GOP. You're a 40-month subscriber and you think I'm like the grand old party because I won't just sit there and be like, you guys are right. I'm actually abusive to my dog. This is unironically what I was talking about. Like, please exercise a little bit of critical thinking.
You're just stupid. Remember that thing I used to say about Hasan like a long time ago? When he gets backed into a corner, he just calls you stupid over and over. That's literally what he's doing right now.
Just a little bit. Just for like a second. And I think you will realize that maybe you're not behaving correctly about this. Because if you're a 40-month subscriber, you've been here long enough that you know this is ridiculous. Go look at Jiggly Keys. Maybe you'll
not saying anything, just saying you're dumb. He can't, and it's funny because he actually can't defend the dog thing at all. He literally can't defend it, so he just says you're dumb. You're just dumb. You're just not capable of conscious thought. It's like, okay, well, explain why all these things that you're saying are a known lie, and explain on that and elaborate on those. And they're like, well, no, I'm not going to do that. You're just dumb. It's like, okay, well, cool. All right, then, whatever. So, guys, life. Oh, Hasan. Such a goober, man. All right, whatever. He's been here 40 months. Just now noticed Kaya there for hours on end. Yeah, Blaze. Well, it's because that money doesn't mean anything to these people. Loyalty doesn't mean anything to these people. None of this matters to them. Hasan Piker will make millions with or without you because he understands how the system operates. You know, he can literally coast for the rest of his life and make millions of dollars for every single year for the rest of his life because he understands that all he has to do is just be insufferable and people will keep watching because he's in the news cycle. That's just how it is, man. That's just how it be sometimes. Sticky Widget, thank you for becoming a member, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. Love you, dude. Sticky Widget, appreciate you, brother. Oh, Sticky Widget. Thank you, Eric Eyes, for the red boy, by the way. Bill Dozer says Hasan is a gaslighting himbo. Hope he stubs his toe in perpetuity. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, man. He sucks. He really, really does. That's just where he is, man. That's where we're at in life. All right, we're about to the end here. I'm tired. Tired of being alive, boys. I need to like come back when I'm in a better headspace and better mood. At this point, Hasan has to have dirt on Dan Clancy for him not get removed from Twitch. Oh, I'm sure he does. I'm sure he has a lot of dirt on Dan Clancy. Bro, the second I saw Dan Clancy scroll his feed on his phone on that live stream, and then he hit it for a second because it was literally just fucking titty streamers on his and that's probably the issue is Dan Clancy's probably dipping his toe a little too hard into the titty streamers in real life because hey, you want to become a partner and make this much money, or you want a contract from Twitch? Just come over to my house, bro. That's probably what's going on, and Hasan Piker probably knows that. Head up, Cody MSCG. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dude. I love you. Thank you, my man. Oh, my nose. I've been so sick. I've been perpetually sick for like a month. And it's been very annoying. Very, very annoying. Thank you, MSC. I appreciate you for your gold, boy, brother. Been very, very annoying to be this sick for this long, forever. It's the longest I've ever been sick in my life. I've had this thing where I swallow and it hurts. It gives me a headache. It like hurts in my temple. And it's been like that kind of relatively on and off for months. And I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. I can't do it anymore, bros. No more. No more. Please. Oof. All right. Am I honestly a doctor? Shit. I ain't got health insurance. I ain't got no health insurance. What the hell? Who am I going to pay? What doctor am I paying to see my dumb ass? I'd rather just die alone and be tired. Get out from under the tiredness. Oh, I went to Vegas. Had a lot of fun on Fremont Street, and I had to like jump in between like hotels and all this other shit. Yeah, I got kind of burned on one of the deals in Vegas, which like cost me $600, which sucked, but whatever. So, BMO. Bam, bam. Probably Kansas, Roll Wade Nation. I'd say Kansas for sure. I think the PayPal is over McSteller. I think. I might be wrong. Pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure I turned it off. Get it the hell out, y'all. No more. No more. No more, please. All right. Gross. Gosh, why is everything political? Fuck. Oof. But hell yeah, Roll Wade Nation. Go win some races, please. Go win some races so I can have some wins somehow in life. Why the people buy? Oh, I turned it off. Started making a terrible video and ended up with a terrible beat. It happens, man. I recorded like a whole song a month ago. Like I wrote and recorded a whole song, and then I was like, I hate this, and I just deleted it. I was like, no, thank you. No, no more. No one wants to hear this shit. I love your racing. Don't give up, Real Wade. It just depends on the sponsorship. That's the only way you can race. So, and if I have some next year, I will do it. And if I don't, I won't. That'll be the end of that. I've been posting all my garbage on a secret channel, even though my current channels are basically hidden. Yeah, I should. There's if you ask AI what to do if you're like struggling on social media, like let's say you had a successful channel and you it like completely dies, and then AI tells you to start over with a new channel like 100% of the time because they understand how algorithms work. They know, man. They just understand how these things work. I rode. I had to get a lot of Ubers in Vegas, and I rode in a lot of Teslas. And Teslas are so cheap on the inside. They look like Dollar Tree quality. That's the only thing I noticed about them. Other than that was it. Quartering isn't it like 4 times? Yeah. Oh, quartering. Yeah, I think the idea behind a Tesla is just it's the allure of something different. You know me, I'm not an electric car guy at all. I don't knock them. I just would never have one because I have to have a V8, fucking fat V8 screaming. You know. Speaking of a fat V8, this is the second time Jay Gibson has saved Naked Snake. The second damn time. Hot diggity damn, boys. Jay Gibson with a 2 $118 super chat. Hot diggity damn says can't break the streak tonight for Billy Hatcher. Yeah, Billy, it really hurts his feelings that we almost lose it all the time. It's Billy takes it personal for some weird reason. Thank you so much, Jay Gibson. Hot diggity damn, son. Getting us exactly to 500. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Every time I see your name, I think of a Gibson Les Paul, and I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Thank you, Jay Gibson. I appreciate you. Big shout out to Jay Gibson. Everybody give him some love in the chat, please, for all his support, for being so cool. Thank you, man. Thank you. I love you. Scrock how to build a channel. Can we hit double fight milk for a racing stream? I don't think I'm going to be on that long. I appreciate you, though, Mick. Thank you, Jay Gibson. Love you, dude. Jay Gibson's the GOAT. The GOAT. Charge subscriptions to keep your tits looking full. That's what I do. That's literally what I do right now. That's the name of the game. Jay Gibson's the first red boy of the night, and it's a fat red boy. It's literally almost half of all super chats tonight. Thank you, Jay Gibson. I appreciate you, brother. It survives one more show. The Naked Snake survives one more show. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I really, really do. That was strange. I saw a few self-driving cars driving. Oh, yeah. It was last Mazda in Phoenix. They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. They got those big things on the top, and they're just like spinning and shit. Yeah, dude. I see them everywhere when I go to Phoenix. And I go to Phoenix all the time. I forgot Erikias. No, I didn't. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Erikias. Totally did forget you. Jesus, I'm a bad friend. Erikias is like, what the fuck? I apologize, Erikias. I love you. Thank you, Erikias. Erikias and Jay Gibson, the red boys. The lone pink boy is Billy. Thank you. The lone orange boy is Rakin. Nope, it's Billy and Rakin. There's two of them bitches. Thank you. Appreciate you. I love y'all. I really, really do. Thank you, man. Sorry, I've been in a fucking bad mood tonight. I'm getting worse at not showing it. I used to be really good at being in a bad mood and not showing it. But those days are almost over for some reason. And I think it's because like the added over the insane top of stress is like made it way harder to like hide. You racing in Phoenix? I'm gonna be in Phoenix. I don't know. If I get a sponsor on board, yeah, I'll be racing Phoenix. I got 3 weeks to try to make it happen, so I'm gonna try. So we'll see. I've eaten all my candy corn, anyway. All my candy corn is gone. It's gone, I tell you. Thank you again, Jay Gibson. I appreciate you. Al Guang says, as long as you keep getting back up when life knocks you down, you're winning. Man, it's getting harder. It's getting harder, man. It has been rough. It's been a rough 2 years. Well, I guess it's been a rough year. Shouldn't say 2 years. It's been a rough year because we're almost at 2 years is right. I'm stupid. I just can't do math. It's been tough 2 years because and I knew I knew it was going to be because I already said like a million times that I'm going to do it. I'm going to go try to do racing. It's the dream, and I'm going to do it or die trying or go bankrupt. And yeah, that's what's going on. That's what that's how it's playing out. Yeah. Thank you, Erikias. Says all success and all failure are temporary states. Keep at it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Big shout out to Erikias, my boy. Thank you, dude. Thank you, brother. We love you. Also, big shout out to Master Lions and the PS2 Chiper, by the way, too. Thank you, Steph. I appreciate that. Well, I'm trying. I just get weirdly discouraged at 100% of shit I do, and it's starting to get old. I get discouraged a lot. So I'm trying to not, but it just fucking you can't help it. Last year was pretty damn great. It was not. It was, I mean, it was. I did all the things that I needed to do, but it was not financially good. It was very bad, very very bad indeed. Women prey on depressed men. Good, finally. Fetterman just came out and said Trump supporters aren't all the things the left is saying. Well, I mean, it's true because the left they don't know how to think in nuance, and that's what's fucking them. Shadow Cat says the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know where I'll be tomorrow. Wheel in the sky keeps on turning. I don't know. I don't know. You did hit the top 10 points. Well, yeah, of course. Well, likely not ever do that again because it's just too spicy to do it. It's too expensive. Even if you take a break, most of us will be here when you back. Well, I appreciate that. Sounds too good. Yeah, just Batman. That's probably the issue. That's the issue is the labeling. Too many normal ass good people that identified on the left found themselves calling people Nazis and shit. I had friends that occupy the left that were saying the same shit. I'm like, yeah, you guys have lost. You know? Oh, of course, Reese. No, I agree, man. That was the point. Yeah, that was definitely the point. But I'm at this point where I'm just freaking. I'm like gassed. You know what? It's a good kind of a good analogy for it is. I am I'm just. It's like I've been working out like 3 hours a day and dieting like every day for months, and I'm just fucking. I'm wore out. What's up, Enraged Gecko? How you doing? Al Guang says Asmon had a great reaction to that spicy, most critical video about brainwashing. Brainwashing? Brainwashing. Cody Fat Arc? No, that'll never happen. Sorry, Billy, that's not a thing that's gonna happen. I don't do that anymore. I don't just become fat anymore. I would literally rather die. My diet starts in 2 weeks. So my yearly diet eat down to 170-ish. That would require me to stop working out, and if I stopped working out, I would kill myself within a week, I think. Because my gym time is like my mental time. You know what I'm saying? Ain't having it. No, thank you. What's up, 1 2 cents? How you doing, brother? Need some good. Oh my god, fucking auto. That steak, that prime was unfucking believable. It was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. I've thought about it multiple times randomly just while sitting here. Now I'm at home. And all I've been, I haven't eaten anything. I ate some pulled pork today. And a protein bar. I ate like a few bites of pulled pork and a protein bar. Why did all the weirdos come out for Pokemon 1 2 cents? Because it's Pokemon. It's because it's Pokemon, man. Like, there's people that will say that playing video games is childish and people shouldn't do it as adults. And I think that's bullshit. I do think there's an element of truth to Pokemon to that. If you're like a hairy 40-year-old man and you're going and buying like Pokemon cards and playing like Pokemon Sapphire, look, I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock you. I'm not going to say you should be ashamed. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what are you doing? Wait, you're playing a video game that is 99.8% of people are in like third grade playing right now. It's kind of weird. Just saying, it's kind of weird. Like, you can do it. Go for it. But I'm just saying. Weird. I called you out at Fremont and you ignored me. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You were at Fremont and you like walked up to me and didn't say anything? I feel like that's bullshit. Thank you, Sonny Hunter. Deadpool says, how much Naked Snake? We already at Naked Snake. We're 250 from playing NASCAR 25 as myself. That's the final goal. Renee Gallarza said, I agree. I'm at the gym running on treadmill. Hell yeah. That's what you do, man. People don't realize it because you don't really see yourself, too. I don't think you see the fat unless you know it. Like there's people I know and they get fatter every second. Okay, and let me give you a good example. So when I worked at Walmart as a district manager, for that like contracted out company, I had a lot of people that were employees at the Walmarts, and one was like a 20-year-old girl, and I don't remember her name. I never really talked to her. I don't think, but maybe like once in passing. Anyway, she randomly added me on Facebook back then, and then that was it. Never talked to her, but I see her post every once in a while, and she is getting fucking like morbidly obese. She was a stick figure when I met her. She is currently morbidly obese. And anyways, I'm like, do you just not see it? Or do they not see it? And people don't realize when you get older and you're not working out every day, you will gain weight so fast that your head will spin. And what I mean by that is you'll start drinking more alcohol. A lot of people will start drinking more alcohol in their late 20s and early 30s casually, because when you start to drink it more often, it starts to become more alluring. Like you long for those nights where you play cards with your friends and drink a little bit. Not getting shit faced, just drinking 5 or 6 drinks a night like claws. You get fat as fuck. Like within 1 year, when you start doing that regularly, you'll gain like 50 pounds. And a lot of people, if you're not working out, and people don't understand that. So I don't know if people notice it, but I noticed that girl is so big now. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? And I'm like, did she not notice? Did she just not notice that she's obese? And when I was a kid, I remember I didn't notice. I didn't really even know I was fat when I was a kid until I knew I was fat. And I was like, oh shit, I'm fat as fuck. So, now suddenly I'm sad. But no, I work out six days a week, and I probably walked 25 miles in the last 4 or 5 days in Vegas. And it's something you have to do when you're older. You got to work out every day, or else you're going to get fat as fuck. Sunny Hard R called you out at Fremont Street. Renee says, I agree. I'm at the gym. Any plans on new tattoos? Maybe legs? Yeah, I got one at Vegas. I got a tattoo in Vegas 2 days ago. Thank you, Macho Man. Sunny Hard R says, Cody, it's me, Big Bulge. Who's Big Bulge? What do you mean? What do you mean? Big Bulge. Leroy Grum says, sucks. What happens in Vegas? Oh, it's like what happening good for next race? Oh, not sponsorship wise. I don't know if it's happening yet. I got a few weeks to try to get things together, though. Thank you, Leroy. Leroy. Deadpool Dub, some bitches just let himself go. Some bitches. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. I love you. Oh, damn, that's not right. That's not right at all. I'm all right with my natural pooch protection. I'm not. This year, I'm going as hard as possible. So I'm going to hit the gym obviously as hard as I can. I'm going to add in 45 minutes of stairs every day. Something I don't usually do. I usually do like 10 minutes of stairs. I'm going to do 45 minutes of stairs every day with my diet, and I'm going to do my 90 days. And I'm going to see where I can get. Last year I got to 178. And I almost had some good abs, you know? Yeah, eating rust. It's life eating rust. It's life, man. Beep. So they're kicking you off or something. Should it kill oatmeal? No, it's should kill oatmeal. No, never mind. That's not the same person I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the KFC guy. No, like every week, like every race, you have to have sponsorship funds. Every race. Somebody did a podcast recently, a NASCAR driver, and they talked about it. Like every driver in the field, regardless of who it is, they have the same thing. You have to pay every week and or pay at the beginning of the year or the middle of the year or quarterly or bi-weekly or weekly. The team is not going to field any driver for free because it's expensive. Know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym really hard and see if we can get down to absolute shredded levels. Absolute shredded levels. That's what I'm trying to do. We'll see what happens. I realized I was gaining weight in my early years when I started truck driving. I was 150, then I gained 260. Intense working out, I lost 90. You gained 260, or you gained an additional 260 pounds. Do you hear the chirp? No. The chirp has been fixed. No chirping. All the chirping's fixed. Luckily, I ain't got no chirps left. No chirps left, boys. We fixed all that shit. God, imagine living in New York. I would move out so fast. So that Zoran Mom D guy is about to win in New York. Fuck that. Anybody that's about to win that demands you pay almost everything you make in taxes.
A lot of individuals in this
My
city.
happy ass is gone. Fuck that. That's intense. Intense, boys.
So a lot of individuals in this city pay more than 50% of their income in taxes. When you talk about a fair share, how much more than, what is the fair share? What's the number?
I've said that we should increase personal income
So
taxes
52%
by 2%.
is fair?
And my point is this:
Give up more than half of your income. That's
if you're making $1 million in New York City, or more than that, you can afford to pay 2% more. And the reasons you can afford to do so is because that money will be used to better your quality of life as well.
Yeah.
Because when I speak to the wealthiest New Yorkers,
that's an absolute snake ass thing to say. Oh no, see the money's going to good use though. So it's actually going to go to a good use. Give it to the government because the government has a good history of making very good decisions financially. Just give it to the government. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I hear concerns about the cleanliness of the city, the quality of life in the city, questions of public safety. This money is the money that will be used to deliver on those things so that we can ensure that we have a return on investment for all of the money that we are raising and spending right here across the 5 boroughs.
So a lot of individuals in this city pay more than 50% of their income in taxes. When you talk about a fair share, how much more than, what is the fair share? What's the number?
I've said that we should increase personal income
So
taxes by 2%.
Oof. Is that where you're at, unlike law student? Rest in peace. Jesus, that sucks. Magna Norris says maggots pay no money to the income. Zoran speaks for the maggots. Rest in peace. That's the point. Is there like it that's the caveat, right? It's like it's actually going to make your life better. And by your life I mean people that don't pay in. Are we supposed to believe that these people that want higher taxes They want higher taxes to benefit the people they're taking the taxes from. No, that's the complete opposite. Deadpool says, I'm deeming the blue-green super chats as the poor boys. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them poor boys. We're going to be like Hasan and call them the poor bitches. The plebs. A pleb chat. Thank you, Deadpool Dubs. Appreciate you. Yep, and his plan doesn't work out. He will blame the federal government. Yeah. Blame everybody but myself. To be fair, New Yorkers are going to vote for him, so they kind of deserve it, unfortunately. But that's just them. You know, if it happened here, I don't know what I'd do. Our property taxes are already unbelievably high. Unbelievably high. They're crazy. And I don't know how they're constitutional. I don't understand how you can just your property taxes can increase past your income level and make it to where you can't have your home anymore that you already own. You know? Yeah, John, exactly. Never gonna happen. Shout out, Cat. Eat the commies. Eat them. Eat them all.
Oh, he's crashing out. You want to crash out? Fine. I'll fucking give you one. If we don't wake the fuck up soon, and I mean quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry, we are fucked like a football bat. We got the Department of Homeland fucking Security out here sharing hype videos of ICE agents flying in on American cities, banging indoors, jacking people out of their houses, zip tying them in the streets naked, and then carting them off in the back of U-Hauls with no warrants or due process like it's a fucking trailer to the newest Call of Duty game. And
Why is this guy fucking screaming like a motherfucker? Look, dudes. Screaming at the top of your lungs like a psycho does not a good point make. You don't convince people by screaming like a fucking maniac. It's never worked. It's never going to work. All it's going to do is push more people away. Which maybe that's his plan. He's playing 4D chess. You know, if you freak the fuck out like a baby, no one will listen to you ever. Magna Norris says, yes, this is what I voted for. It's always weird to me to see like people that are obese crashing out about like moral issues. Don't know why. Just never really, it's just something jarring. I can't really draw a correlation there. But there's something weird about people that are like 500 pounds, like fucking literally losing their shit. Do you have ads turned off? Yeah. I don't think you guys should have ads. Probably why I don't have any viewers, because the algorithm doesn't push when you don't have ads on. I don't really know. That might be the case. Nobody was zip tied naked. Well, I mean, it's what he probably read online.
the worst part is, I gotta watch some of y'all cheer it on like you're watching a fucking football game. And then the cherry on top of it all, I gotta sit here and listen to y'all call yourselves Christians? Bullshit. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then advocate and fucking laugh when families are torn apart outside of courthouses of people trying to come here the right ways. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then...
He reminds me of that meme of the little kid that's crying, and it's like, look, a picture of a little kid crying. We must throw society away now. That's what this reminds you of. Like this overt, like, now to be fair, is people that are highly overweight have really, really high estrogen and low testosterone usually. So that can make sense on the weird, like, moral crying thing.
Think it's okay that the highest court in the fucking land just gave a green light to ICE agents to be able to fucking target people because they are brown or speaking Spanish. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach that I gotta be lumped in with you when people think of Christians in this country. It makes me feel physically fucking ill to know that when people think of the loving Christ that I know that gave...
It makes him physically fucking ill. My bro's a little too far gone, bro. 1 2 cents. It says it's all about deportation. I'm all about securing the border. But keep in mind, both sides caused us to be in a situation we are now. Both sides refuse to do anything. But yikes, it's a bit much. What is a bit much? This video? Is that what you're talking about? I'm all about deportation. Yeah, me too. I don't understand the problem. The only people against this deportation are moral grandstanding and crying about it because they got to prove they're good people. I don't give a fuck. Like my taxes are too high. Let's fix it. You know? Aren't you worried about the children? Think about the children, please. It's like I'm not. No. You're not using that one on me. 1-2 cents, I love you, buddy. Mighty North says to make matters clear, I voted for deportations and not dumbass punks who don't understand what we're dealing with. Thank you, Mighty North. I appreciate you, brother. It's your overeating that's making you feel ill, bro. I don't know if I can watch this whole thing. It's kind of cringe. It's like cringing me. Very interesting. If you love me, I would be blue on here like your second channel.
And then now you gotta be lying, man. Keep politics out of it.
Okay, we'll make you blue on this channel. You will be blue now. Make sure you like the stream. We're 50 away from 300. Don't be a bitch. Don't be a menace to South Central.
Don't you think I would love to? Don't you think I want to just come on the internet and show you my love songs or my breakup songs that I've been writing? But you got the same phone I got, dog. You're telling me you don't see this shit? When you're laying in bed at night and you're scrolling.
It's like, I wish I could just come on and show you my music. I mean, you could, but you've been hyper radicalized by propaganda. He saw the picture of the crying child and he's freaking the fuck out. Like a 12-year-old that just now got conscious thought and the ability to look at politics and think things. Oh my God, did you see the video on the official account of this leftist politician? Oh my God, it's crazy. My feelings are hurt.
On your phone, you see the same videos that I see. Do you not think to yourself, damn, there's got to be a better way that we can fucking do this?
Nope, don't care.
Have we really become this numb to treating human fucking beings like this?
Yep.
I started writing songs about this shit because I'm not oblivious to the platform that I have, and I recognize that my voice could go further than most.
Can save the world because he's better than everybody else. Everybody that acts like this all say the same exact thing. I have to save the world because I'm famous.
I also believe that music is one of the most powerful tools that we will ever have. I knew being a country artist, I was going to get some backlash for the things that I was about to say. And I knew that I was risking my career because of it, because I'm a small artist who didn't have a big fan base to fall back on already. But I said the shit anyways with my whole fucking chest. Because if you think that I'm going to sit back and watch the America that I love to my fucking core be beaten to its fucking knees without saying a word, then you...
What is he talking? I don't even know. He's just saying shit now. This is just becoming incoherent. America beat to its knees. What are you fucking what? Okay.
You got me fucked up, and the only regret that I have is not saying something sooner. I would rather my label call me the fuck up and drop me right after posting this video and have no career at all than live in a world where what is happening right now is happening, and I don't say a fucking thing like most of these artists do. So if you gotta leave, I get it. But either way, I want it to be crystal fucking clear what side of history I'm on. Oh, and by the way, this shit drops at fucking midnight.
Oh, look at that. Plugged his song right there at the end of it. That's wild. Who would have saw that coming? It's almost like it was a fucking plan all along. Oh, by the way, dropping this song, bro. Come download it and listen to it. Make me number one, bro. Get on it, dog. Oh, and nothing's real. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit across the board. Nothing's real. All bullshit. That's life. Yep, angry at current thing, 100%. I thought he was actually like legitimately upset. I didn't realize until the very end that he was literally just trying to get in the news cycle to sell his song. That makes it a little bit more sad, but it's all good. And by the way, it drops at midnight. Anyways, watch this drive. Oh my God. What a goober. Should have listened to the song. I ain't getting fucking copyright struck by that fucking Ham Planet. Fuck that. That son of a bitch will copyright strike me for the 3 cents that I made from it so he can fucking throw it into the taco fund. I know how these motherfuckers work. You ain't tricking me. He just wanted to feel him's chin slap between him's necks. Oh, come on. Malty says camping makes me really sad and depressed. Look at all these blessings, these people around you. I can't control it. I'm very thankful. It is what keeps me alive. Is my streaming and my chats. I'm just can't fucking help it. It sucks to it just sucks, man. It's nothing anybody did. I mean, it's just fucking. I'm tired of the unknown. I just can't wait until the next couple of weeks is over, and then I don't have that anymore. That constant threat of the unknown. I'm tired of it. Renee Galarza, there's 3 reasons why I listened to Up Church. 3 reasons. What are your 3 reasons? Thank you, brother. He's been playing Monopoly pretty hard lately. You think ICE got XQC's made? No, rest in peace. Well, at least I only have one chin anime. Thank you for saying that. Even though I feel fat. I feel very fat right now. I look jacked in certain shirts, but I feel fat. I can't wait to get fucking cut. That's exciting. Let's see the tat. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. No. Didn't I already send it to you? I guess I didn't. I thought I sent it to you. God, my head hurts, man. My head is killing me. Killing me, I tell you. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Hey, chat. Yeah, I don't know. Again, one of my downfalls. You're not supposed to talk to chat as a streamer. You're supposed to refer to chat, but never refer to an individual. There's an entire psychology behind these things that I've read, and it's depressing, but it is what it is. You never single out a person or say their handle. That's like one of the biggest rules. Who wrote that? It's nonsense. So it's probably real. You know, it's it keeps viewers enthralled and keep you on a pedestal, right? It's the affirmation and the acknowledgement that people are looking for, and they'll wait for it for like years, right? But if you acknowledge, like I talk to literally everyone in my chat, so people that are looking for that interaction will get it a couple times and never come back, and then they'll go to a different streamer to try to find that interaction. It's an endorphin thing because they perceive creators as famous or something. And I'm just a normal ass fucking dude. So I just talk to everybody in chat. And that's like why I get so new. Now, granted, I think my super chats are percentage wise really high based on my viewership. But it makes it to where I don't have large viewership, you know? So ABS talks to his chat. I mean, I talk to every person in my chat. You know, that's what I mean. I talk to literally almost every single fucking person in my chat that scrolls by. EBS definitely doesn't talk to every single person in his chat. I have been in chats before and been talking for like 2 hours watching EBS or John or like Cecil stream, and they won't even fucking acknowledge me for 2 hours, let alone other people. Okay. And that's the good thing. And it's not always a mass gravy mass. It's not always an intentional thing, so it works for people. Like Cecil talks to his chat way less than most people because he just doesn't. He's watching the video and he's commentating the video, and that's how Cecil does well. I think it retains a lot of viewership. Me, I just fucking have to talk to everybody. God, my head hurts. I have such a bad headache. The chat contributes to the flow of the stream. I doubt it, just Batman. Really, CPP. That's interesting. You play any decent games? No. The only game I've played recently is NASCAR 25. I tried it like right before the stream. What's up, Tizzy? What's up, Tizzy? Hope you're doing well, brother. My brother made it so easy for me to lose weight on command. He was like, dude, you got fat. Was never fat again. Well, there you go. There you go. I just I hit 17 and I was like, you know, I girls didn't obviously didn't respond to me. And all that stuff. So I hit 17 and I was like, I don't want to do this, you know? And I lost like 100 pounds and I got really thin when I was 17. At the end of 17, 18, I was like scrawny, like 145 pounds. And I started hanging out with girls immediately. Like I'm like the next fucking day I noticed I was thin. I had a girlfriend, like, well, not a girlfriend, but like I was dating girls. And yeah, that was it for me. And then I got fat again after I got married. And I was like, wait a second, this sucks. So I got shredded, like peak shredded. I had like a fucking 90 pack when I was 24, 25. Then my ex-wife left, which was kind of weird. I was like, what? And then I just bounced between that. So I bulk and cut every year. And by bulking, I mean I'm loose. And then I fucking cut at the end of the year. Matthew Foster says, sub Camelot, I'm a bad person for agreeing with that guy yelling, sort of, and also agreeing with you, sort of. I hope you had a great time racing. One day, I hope to see you race. What did you agree with, Matthew Fortune? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Thank you for your orange Canadian boy. I appreciate that, man. I have a hard time agreeing with people that are screaming at the top of their lungs because I'm like, oh, fuck, calm down. Okay, calm down. And unless it's something like devastating within your family, like you're doing a performance if you're screaming about that bullshit. If you're screaming about political stuff like at the top of your lungs, you're doing a performance. I don't take it seriously. I cannot fathom people being that passionate about shit that has nothing to do with anything. You know, it has to be a performance. It has to be. That's what I tell myself. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. I love you. Billy says I got to go to bed in a few hours. Well, too bad, Billy. You're staying. Sorry, brother. You're here now forever. You're here for the rest of your life. There's nothing you can do. 49 likes away from 300, by the way. I get lazy as fuck, dude. Same. But I go to the gym 6 days a week. See, look, the thing with me, and I have to go to the gym because somehow I got lucky in this aspect. When my ex-wife left, I was knee deep in gym culture. So I was like shredded, like I said. And then she fucking left randomly. She's like, bye. And I'm like, whoa. So I didn't want to go home to my empty house. So I started doing 2-a-days. So I go to the gym at like 7 a.m. and then I go to work and then I get off work and go to the gym from like 6:30 until 9. And it's all I looked forward to all day was going to the gym. So I was at the gym like 2 times a day, almost every day. And so I was working out like 12 days of fucking 12 times a week. And it didn't really benefit me, but it like somehow locked in this weird mental aspect to it to now I have to go to the gym now. If I do not go to the gym, unless I'm on vacation. So if I'm on vacation and I'm in last week I was in Vegas, it doesn't affect me because I'm in Vegas. I'm fucking partying every day. But if I'm at home and I'm just sitting at home not going to the gym, I will get so depressed that I won't even talk to anybody. Like I got sick. I got really, really sick kind of recently. And I just couldn't go to the gym. And it was just killing me. It was fucking killing me. Thank you, Matthew Fox, by the way. Just how I live my life. How much were you eating back then to keep up? Oh, I was eating nothing. It's probably why I didn't gain any muscle mass, really. I mean, I did get pretty swole, but I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't eating enough. I definitely was. I was eating a lot of ground beef, like lean beef. That's what I was doing. Billy's the man. Why? I disagree. I disagree. Did you see Mandy Summers and Woden Shot are fighting? What the hell are they fighting about? What are those goobers fighting about? Come on. Come on, guys. I can't imagine what they'd be. Stuff? Damn. Do you take pro workout? Yeah. I take, I just use C4. I've bounced between a lot of different pre workouts, but C4 gets me too fucked up. Or sorry, anything but C4 fucks me up now. So I just do C4. Casino Zone. Oh my God. That's wild. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, Woolly Shamblers. Can't believe it. That's wild. So 90%. I think 90% lean. I think. It's been a while since I ate ground beef. I don't eat ground beef when I'm doing dieting anymore. I just eat grilled chicken. Grilled chicken just does better for cutting for me. Mandy and follow Woden. Oh no. Oh no. When do you use C4? Every day. Every day. I pop that shit in every day. It is delicious. I think Woden Shot's professional agitator. Yes. Yeah. Raw or cooked grilled chicken? Cooked grilled. What? What? Sonny Hart. Raw? What are you talking about? What? What's wrong with you? Are you a maniac and take pre-workout dry? Yeah. I dry scoop it. I've dry scooped pre-workout for the last like 8 years, probably. I literally dry scoop it while I'm driving to the gym. I don't know why people put it in shit and mix it and then drink it for a while. Nah, bro, I'm down in that bitch. By the time I get to the gym, I want the beta alanine tickling my balls. Like maxed out ball tickle. You know. I just ordered some creatine. I wanted to try some pre-workout. I wanted to put on more weight. Been slagging. You put it in like a dip? No, I just throw it in my mouth. And then I like suck on it for a while. And eventually it'll get like sludgy and then I kill it. Is it not like eating a spoonful of powdered sugar? Kind of. It's more like eating a spoonful of like a pixie stick or something. Is your chicken pre-cooked? No. I just get chicken tenderloins and then I throw them on the George Foreman. Hell yeah. Or in the air fryer. It depends on the day. Depends on the day, bruh. Big shout out to Jay Gibson, by the way, today. Jay Gibson and Irikias with the gold with the Red Boys. Thank you, Jay Gibson, for saving the damn streak. Irikias as well. Billy as well. Billy was the lone pink boy tonight. Thank you, Billy. Appreciate you, brother. Air fryers is broilers with a fan. Hell yeah. They do work. Really, Billy. Yeah, they well, microwaves always make things taste like weird and gross. So I hate the pine needle feeling on my back when I'm taking pre-workout. I love it. I fucking love it. Beta alanine is my favorite thing. That's my beta alanine. It's easily my favorite thing about pre-workout. It just gets me buzzing. Know what I mean? Microwaves remove nutrients. They also makes it taste like soggy ass cheeks. Soggy ass cheek flavor is not my flavor, bro. It's not my favorite flavor. 44 likes until 300, boys. Big shout out to Master Lions and PSG Trapper, by the way. Is creatine good for cutting and leanness? I don't use creatine. I did for a little while, but I never really noticed anything. Creatine's gonna I think it's gonna allow you to retain water. So I don't know if it'd be good for cutting. Let me look. I haven't looked up creatine in a while. It supplies energy to your muscle and may also promote brain health. But it continues rapid energy production may enhance power and speed bursts according to short periods of it increases glycogen storage in muscle. Interesting. Make it sticky widget. Appreciate you. Otto says creatine stores water, make your muscles look bigger. There you go. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought, Otto. Oh, I haven't used it. I haven't used it at all in years. I used to drink nightly casein. I used to drink casein every night, protein twice a day, creatine. Man, I went all out. I had multivitamins all in like this big huge thing that I took like 7 or 8 multivitamins a day. I took it really serious when I was starting out. Smashing pissers, definitely not. Definitely not. No way, no how. No way, no how. All right, boys, let's do Naked Snake. It's time to do Naked Snake, boys. We're going to have a good time. I appreciate you guys so much for all your love, all your support. We're 43 likes. Make sure you like it on the way out, please. Give your boy a like. I'll try to have a video out tomorrow. I'm just now getting back into the swing of things, and I've been sick as ass. So we'll get on it, doggone it. Let's go, MSCJ. Thank you, brother. Time for Naked Snake. Let's do it one more time for the boys, and then we'll do Fight Milk double or nothing on Saturday because I don't think I have eggs at all or milk. I've been gone to Vegas for like a week, so I gotta do that. Get on it, doggone. Let's do Naked Snake. It's time, boys. Jay Gibson saved it. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Irakias. Here we go. One more again.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching, I'll melt into you.
Shadow Cat. Appreciate you.
What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Here we go, boys. Snake eater in my time. There be nobody else. Donna. Thank you, Donna. Cried It's the way I fly to you. 1, 2, 6. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Hell yeah, here we go.
Someday we'll go red. Someday you feed on a tree frog. It's a trial to survive.
Oh my gosh, can you believe it, boys? I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there be nobody else. Yeah. Cry. It's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Oh my God. 518 times in a row, boys. Can you believe it? Hot diggity damn, boys. Eric Hayes and Jay Gibson on top of the damn world. Here we go, one more time. Hot diggity damn. Again, we've done it. Thank you guys so much for all your damn love, all your damn support. Thank you. Can't thank Jay Gibson, Eric Hayes enough for keeping it alive. Can't thank PS2 Chopper, Master Lions enough for triggering the milks. It's going to be a good ass time. We're going down that. Let me go to the raid function. Big shout out to Shizzy Wizzy for the raid earlier, by the way. Let's raid somebody that will actually appreciate it. Let's do Coom Chaos. Oh. Let's do King Queso. I like King Queso. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. I'll be back either tomorrow or Friday. And then I'll be back Saturday as well, obviously. Yeah, that'd be good. Malin is live. Malin would not notice if I rated. I've rated him like 5 times, and I don't think he's ever noticed. So, I mean, I gotta rate somebody that's gonna fucking like, not saying that he doesn't appreciate it. I'm saying he won't notice if I do it. So, we gotta do like somebody that's gonna get a big boost. So let's do King K. So I appreciate you guys. Get the hell on it, doggone it. I'll see you guys either tomorrow or the next day. Love you. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. Jay Gibson, Eric Hayes, you guys are the GOATs. Get on it. Let's go.